there, bud? I cannot hear you.
What was that?
That was me.
Did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
Jesus. Good food smell good.
I can hear you, you know.
Oh yeah. This is it right here.
Hello? You there? Can you hear me?
This is it right here, chat. This is it.
Hello?
Hello?
I've been talking this whole time. Can you hear me?
Hello? There you go.
Can you hear me?
Matt, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me okay?
Hello? Can you hear me at all?
Okay. Hey, Mystic, thank you for the raid. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you for the host, Brian.
Oh, hello, hello. Anything?
I have my food with me. We're solid and we're good to go.
Anything? Hello?
What's up, party people? But can you hear me? Is the question, chat.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, chat? Perfect. Perfect.
Lovely.
Perfect, perfect. Waiting for Neil. He's trying to get his sound situated because he can hear me, but I can't hear him. So should be interesting. Maybe it's something to do with my settings because I have new headphones. Huh?
Anything? Hello?
No, it's picking it up. Thank you for the 10 bits, Bry.
What is this?
Yes, it's everything seems fine on my end. Discord. Wait, you can hear Neil, but I can't? What is this?
What? What? You can hear me?
Do you have a stream up or something?
Nope, I don't have a stream up at all. Not yet, at least.
I can't hear him at all.
I can say anything I want right now.
You can hear him, but I can't.
Stop me.
What the
Yes. He has very large hair when he is allowed to have it, but he doesn't have it all the time. It stacks very high, adding a full foot to his head. He will be able to be in the 5-foot
Neil, I just
range.
turned you up
Normally,
all the way to 200%, and it sounds like you're like super far away.
it's essentially in my mouth.
You're like super far away.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
What the heck, dude?
Huh. Weird. I don't know what to say about any of that.
That's really strange.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, apparently your chat can be able to hear me just fine, so.
Why can't I hear you?
Anything? No? Didn't expect this to change at all, but
Hmm. That's
anything?
well, that's
Hello?
strange.
Hello? Can you hear me at all? I got nothing, man. I don't know what's going on here.
Speak?
I have been speaking this whole time. I have not stopped talking. Would you like me to talk more about your flat top? I can do
It
that.
sounds like you're like super extremely muffled. Like I can slightly hear you.
I
Very, very
can't.
slightly.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't
heard,
changed
yeah,
a
I mean-
thing.
And that was it. It was like really, 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 really far though.
Huh? I haven't changed any of my settings, so I don't know what's wrong.
Can you guys hear him? Like perfectly fine? He's well.
Am I loud? I'm normally loud.
I turned him down. Well, cause like I turned him up all the way so I could hear him. That was at 200%. He's back down to 64.
Huh.
But now I can't hear him
Well,
at all.
I mean... Oh, yeah, I just looked at your stream, and I can totally hear myself.
That's so strange.
Well, I don't know what to say, my dude. Either something's wrong with, that or...
I
don't know. I don't know. Oh, chat, you can tell him about my talk about the flat top. It's very interesting. Normally he usually, or actually he tried to go for like an afro beforehand, but then he decided to go for like a flat top, and that actually really worked for him for a while. But he can't keep it for whatever reason. It's something to do with his folks, like not doing things and stuff.
So, like,
yeah,
Neil.
it's a thing. What? You can't hear me, so I don't know
The
why.
only
I'm responding to you.
change that happened is I did get new headphones,
Huh.
but I can hear the game. I can hear everything else. I just can't hear you.
Okay. Well, you probably need to go into some settings and change some things because I almost guarantee that the software on the headphones means that you have to change some settings or whatever. You can all help him out with that. Meanwhile, you can tell him to just get into the games because I'm here. He can just bark orders at me.
It should be up all the way.
It's gonna be like commentary. I'm the Peanut Gallery. Live from downtown. Alright, well, I'm gonna go live anyways. Alright. Well, he can hear me. Or, he cannot hear me. I can hear him. This is gonna go interestingly.
Hello? Hello? No, I haven't ordered it yet. Well, this is interesting. Why?
Nope, that doesn't do anything for me, bud.
Huh. Hold on, chat.
Huh. This is fascinating. I really don't know what to make of all this. Well, let's just get into stuff. Yep, they can totally hear me. I'm the person screaming in the back of your head. Well, this is going to be a quick little thing because I have to actually stop at 7. But man, oh man, is this going to be interesting for the both of us. One-way communication. It's like a mirror. I can do whatever I want back here. Oh boy, this is something. This is real something. All right. Oh man, this is
I had
gonna be
myself muted
exciting.
the whole time.
Oh, chat, suggest to him to watch my stream
So I
and
guess we
just
just won't
have
start.
it like
Yeah.
barely
text in game,
audible
I
volume.
guess.
That might help a
Although
little
I
bit.
don't know when I'm gonna find the time to text. I can't type and play at the same time like most people can.
I thought it was
I
good
guess
at
that's what he would be
multitasking,
doing.
though.
But that's a little counterproductive, isn't it?
Maybe
This
I
is
can
so
just
strange.
speak to him and through emotes. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen for this.
Neil, have you ever considered voice acting?
What? Yeah, many people have actually told me that.
You should.
Voice actor and various things. Wait, can you hear me? No. Okay, he can't hear me. But that was he. Wow, he totally responded to me there. Interesting. Well, I guess we are in each other's heads a lot. But yeah, I've actually kind of considered
think
voice
I've told
acting
him
a
that.
little bit. Yes, you have told
Oh,
me
he's
this.
100% crazy. Dude's insane.
Well, let me
But,
put it this way. I spend a lot of
Yeah,
time
he,
roving the world by myself. And
You should for sure try
lot of the
voice
time-
acting.
a lot of the time
I think it'd be
I
great.
just don't go really long time with speaking of anyone. So, when I do encounter someone, I talk their ear off because I want to share all the interesting things I've seen and done.
We're in sync. What could I say? Shield
Yeah.
brothers for a reason, you know.
Oh yeah, no, we totally get in each other's heads. Sometimes literally. And in my case, I actually have to write as he thinks. Alright, we're both gonna independently have to look at the stuff. I'll leave most of the talking to him.
I didn't get water in all this madness. Okay, here we go.
Oh wow, okay. Looks like we're facing off
Oh.
the last word, so he's gonna have fun with it. Whoop. A lot of crackling going on his end. Ooh, one-eyed.
Wait, oh, it's the wire.
What? Oh no. No, the fun time's ending. No.
Survive.
He's gonna be able to hear me now. Oh boy.
Every death will cost you, Guardian.
Okay, okay,
Fight
okay.
smart.
He's still going, so this is gonna be interesting. Ah, nope, he's gone. Good luck, bud. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, come on.
Hello?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. Do something wrong with the wire. I'm gonna have
Wow,
to.
you're super loud for me.
I'm super
Probably
loud for
because I had to turn you up before. Don't worry about it. Alright. Well, that was fun while it lasted. We got a last word, by the way.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Perfectly fine.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll have to mess around with the wire a bit.
Enemy team
These are new
Oh.
headphones. Jeez.
Yep, that's what I'm suggesting to you.
on either side. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Do
So
not
after
get
the.
heavy. It's a
Okay.
trap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No more
After this
second
match, I'm
chances.
gonna have to mess around with the wire a bit
One
and
foe
mute.
remains.
Ow, I'm down.
Okay.
He's low. He's running away. Good job.
Smash your enemy
Woo!
to dust.
I thought I was just gonna have to like follow your lead throughout this whole thing. That would have been interesting.
That would have been funny.
That would have been
You
really
have a
interesting. We should do that one day.
Oh yeah. Have like a little special thing.
Not in competitive.
Not competitive now.
All right,
So-
they're over in the middle.
Okay. Left side.
Yep, I know. I'm trying to head him off.
He's not pushing. They're in the back. They're on you right now.
3 lives
Yep,
left.
I know. Yeah, I'm a glass cannon. If they hit me once, I'm pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
Super quick now, though.
Nice. That's what's up. That stupid last word, man.
Ow.
Are you using Thorn as well?
No lives left. for
Nope.
your enemy. Destroy them.
I'm still running the same
Ah.
weapons I am before, but I'm just running new armor.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gonna use it as bait? No.
Nope.
No more
Oh, that sword's got some
second
range,
chances.
boy.
Finish.
My God.
One opponent standing.
Alright, I'm going wide. You go up the center.
Yeah. Oh, they
Oh, he
they
bugged
went
out.
around. Now the things have changed. Nice.
Yep.
Opposing team
Work.
I'm
annihilated.
above. The crow strikes.
From above, the crow strikes. At noon.
Round
Well,
start.
I mean, it's Twilight
The
Moonlight,
lead
but
is
okay.
yours.
Mm.
Okay.
He's low.
He
Behind?
killed himself. Ow.
Got him.
Good job.
I know there's
Alright,
one more,
over by
yeah.
The tunnel.
Move out my way, son. Thanks. Oh,
Behind you.
that's a yeah. I ain't got no movement.
I do. He lived.
You're out of
Oh,
lives.
I shot him and he lived.
Just the same.
That man's running a lot of resilience then.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I
That's the
spawned
last
with
word.
gunfire.
They're still there.
Yeah, they're gonna camp that.
Uh huh. Are we getting flanked?
Ow. Alright, I'm knocked, but they don't have heavy. Guy is in the corridor in the little nook and he's down.
Has life
Heavy is available.
I'm fighting.
Okay.
I lost a recluse, of course.
That's last word versus last word.
Enough,
Last word won.
but it's not over.
Usually the case.
Yup.
You're in the lead. Stay there.
Alright, 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 alright.
Upside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll back up too far though. Ah, the guy followed me.
Okay. I should have paid attention to the supers. Alright, he's just gonna go to town there.
Just gotta avoid.
Mm-hmm. It's about to be running out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in the middle. Hey, bud.
Ah, I hate getting out of it instantly when I shoot. He's hit.
Mm-hmm.
No more lives on your side. Been
Ah,
knocked out.
I got one of them. There's one more.
Ah, yeah, too far away.
Dumb
from me.
recluse. I'm knocked.
Me too. Bud has his super, but he's probably not going to use it.
No,
Your opponent
I
got
wouldn't.
the
It's
best
fine.
of you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I would start using supers this round though.
If you have them.
Yeah, I got mine.
Alright, that means I probably have mine.
Yeah,
Which
you
of
do.
you will survive?
Alright, let's go.
Okay, okay, okay.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut to you. Got him.
Yep.
One behind him.
Yeah. He's out here. He's one-eyed mask. He's low, Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hurting.
He's more towards middle.
Yeah. Ran out of thing. Yeah, recluse.
Ah,
No lives on your side.
Alright. You knocked?
yeah. Hey, Tia. No, I'm not knocked. This is our last life, though.
Yeah, it is.
1 minute left.
I'm super in.
Ow.
Enemy can't
Hammerhead.
kill if they're dead.
I would have just used a Superman.
You're the last guardian standing. Fight.
Is it? Oh, it's all three of them.
Yep, it's just you. He still has Hammerhead.
Been knocked out. Your enemies have bested you. This time.
Now we have to climb. Dang it.
Opponent has match point. Meaningless. Fight on.
They like to be in middle.
Yeah. 1 minute left, though.
Oh, come on!
I knew
He
it.
went super high in order to avoid my shadow shot. Wow.
Are they like in a? It's two of them that are. No wonder.
Your team's out of lives.
Careful.
Yeah, they're behind me.
Yeah. I have last word on me. And there's not much I can do against that.
Mountaintop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh.
knocked.
Yeah, so am I. Now you want to use your super.
No lives left for anyone.
Stop wasting your super like that.
Dead. 1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
Okay.
Allied
Nice,
down.
man.
Lives extinguished.
Alright,
The enemy.
moving on.
So dumb.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can hear me eat.
Yes, I can. Your mic is very sensitive now.
Yes, it is.
I need to tune you down.
Yes. Yes,
Alright.
you do.
There we go. It should help.
Will it?
Maybe. Hopefully.
Can you hear me eat?
Are you eating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then no.
Perfect.
Okay. Another team of 2.
Okay.
One of them has 54 gold. Revoker, Sunshot, Bow Tracer. And the other 14 gold has Go Figure, Wishbringer, and One-Eyed.
Cool. Where's Molly?
Rando's got Battle Against Shotgun, Risk Runner, and Nezarek Sin.
Okay.
And Bygone's Last Man Stand. I have another world.
Sick. Let's go. Widow's cool.
Alright. Oh boy, long ranges.
Uh-huh.
Survive.
Ooh, Revoca.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Your ghost
He has
Sure
Bow
did.
Tracer on, so
survive.
if he
at
zooms
all
in
costs.
long enough on you, he can actually see you. I
Gotcha.
can track you.
That's the smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm. I know it is. We're using it as bait.
Uh-huh.
Here. Nothing.
They're around here.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere.
Right here?
Yeah, they're all down there.
Yeah.
3 lives.
I would not jump to fight them. They have air superiority
Yep.
right now. Ooh.
Yeah, they're just sitting out in the open.
Oh, is that a freaking Lord of
Yep,
Wolves?
Lord of Wolves.
1 minute. You're out of
Yep,
lives.
Lord of Wolves.
Fight on.
He's
just
using Lord of
the same.
Wolves plus One-Eyed.
Oh, and then Hammerhead.
Knocked out.
Yeah, most of them have hammerheads. I'm the last one alive. Okay,
Yeah, you last.
I have not killed a man yet.
Neither of us have, really.
Your enemies have bested you. This time.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Jeez.
You trail
They
the enemy.
swept us.
Close the
Uh-huh.
gap.
Yeah, this is long distance battles. You got your long distance gear?
I have, my Randys.
That's good enough.
Oh, snap. Sniping.
Mm-hmm.
Got him. I got one. We got another.
Good.
Just bait him out, bait him out, bait him out. I don't know where they are. You have to be my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scoped in.
No, I'm scouting ahead. They're not here. They're behind you.
Oh. Nice call.
Welcome.
Using the bushes. Wow, that's clever. They're actually using tactics. That's crazy.
Yeah. These guys are pretty good.
I guess we need to
as
start
evidenced by
actually
the
using
54
tactics.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still the assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all located back there, so heavy is
1
safe.
minute. You're ahead
Get
of
heavy
time.
then.
Taking it.
I'm being focused right now. They're coming to us.
Mm-hmm. They're coming from the side as well.
Oh, yeah, the snipe.
No more lives
Ah.
on your side.
Yeah. Well, I managed to expend all heavy, so they don't have any.
Nice. I heard someone go invisible.
Yep.
30 seconds.
That's on you.
Yep.
Oh,
No one left to fight in your place. So fight.
The problem with this map is it's so big.
Knocked out.
Ay.
Your enemies have bested you.
The problem is we have to use Luna's Howl.
Yeah.
Luna's Howl is not great.
Not anymore.
Enemy is in the lead. Not
I have a
far.
much better time with Sunshot. And it's still a
We
150.
all have our preferences.
Yeah. They're church side.
Church side? Okay. Keep looking that way.
At least that's where the ping came up.
Jesus!
Oh, they split. They split.
Yeah, they're still over there. They're all looking that direction.
Yeah. I got one. Ah, that freaking go figure.
Yeah, I'll keep attacking them from the behind.
Yeah. Poke from the front.
That shut them down.
All right, there's a tether
Double
back
bomb.
here. Don't move.
You're ahead on lives. Enemy team
Nice.
Got him.
lives.
So tight.
They're
I'm
going
here.
for heavy.
Alright. I gotta zone him off. I'll double bomb if I have to.
Good. Yes, that's most of them. They're still here.
Yeah. Right here.
Mhm.
That's you.
Yep.
30
I'm just
seconds.
harrying
Your
them.
enemy and
They
the
can't
state
get a good fix.
no life left.
Oh, they traded. Nice.
Rest.
Bait him over here. Bait him over here.
One opponent.
I can't. I'm engaged. I'm knocked.
Where is he?
He's on my body. He's just sitting there with the revoker. He's moving into the church.
Uh-oh. 10 seconds.
I got no eyes.
I tagged him once.
He's still in there. He's in
Tiebreaker
biz.
active. The end is
He's behind you.
fight.
No.
All right. Up to our buddy. This is the dude with 54 gold.
Yeah.
Yep. Honestly, he should have just gone for tiebreaker.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
Good.
Opposing team annihilated.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. You've been in that situation.
Nice.
Okay.
Trail
He took one
the
from
enemy.
them.
Come on.
Close the gap.
My super is almost ready.
Okay. I'll scope.
Mine is ready.
Got one.
They're coming to come from the signs. I'm
Yeah.
gonna prepare them.
He was bait then. Don't fully
He's
commit
around the
suicide though.
corner.
Don't fully
Yeah,
commit.
okay.
Don't fully commit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just scaring him off.
Yeah.
Don't follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Let them come.
It's coming from the other side now.
Uh huh. I'll watch front. You guys got me.
Yeah, yeah.
Revoker got me.
Left.
I couldn't
Yep.
flinch him.
Happens.
You're gonna be pushing now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I moved out. I thought they were all over on that side. No, they were on the other
Okay.
side.
1 minute. You're neck
Alright.
and neck on reserve.
I'm gonna try to flush them out from the side. So they're gonna be moving towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all here. They're here now.
Yep, okay.
I got one
moving out.
distracted though. Oh, hammerhead. One has hammerhead coming from the
Okay,
left.
good to know. Yep.
It's that
He
hammerhead,
was
man.
just waiting there.
30 seconds remaining.
No, about to get flanked as
No
well.
one left to fight in
Well.
your place. So fight.
Yeah, they still have an extra life. Yeah, they're still hunting you with Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Behind you, he's behind the wall.
I know.
Knocked
Yeah.
out.
And he also had Lord of Wolves.
But
Yep.
it's not over.
Thought they nerfed that gun. What happened?
They did. People still use it.
Are you using it like it's
At match point.
never been nerfed?
Meaningless. Fight on.
No, it still has really good range. That's the thing.
And really good damage. Oh. First engagement right here already.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus.
I have two of them here. was zoned out.
Left.
There's 2 on
Yeah,
my
he's
body.
still-
One's headed towards you. It's the Titan.
Mm-hmm. I know. Managed to tag him once, but yeah, not enough. All right,
Oh crap.
they're coming in. They're all in the same location.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't even bail out.
Okay.
You're out of line. Fight on just a second.
Is there this is it.
1 minute.
And Colony?
I tagged all of them.
Can there be even any more scummy?
Yeah, I managed to tether all of them, but since no one was around, they can capitalize on it.
For sure.
Oof.
I mean, that's GG.
Allies down. Lives extinguished.
Can you be any more scummy though?
The enemy.
You got Lord of Wolves, Colony, and
I only managed to get one on them.
yeah,
You
wasn't
fought
a
well,
total blowout. but-
I'm sorry. Not this
Sheesh, man. Talk about terrible.
Yep. Yeah, that was mostly the hostile brownie.
Hmm,
254 kills on that revoker, by the way,
that's crazy.
and a masterwork sunshot.
The Sunshot is good. I have 165 on my Revoker.
100% recovery rate, by the way.
For him?
Yep.
Wow.
He's maxed out on recovery.
No wonder. He probably has a set
did,
specifically for PvP then.
I mean, that's kind of what I try to do.
Hmm.
He's a pure build. Pure precision and pure recovery.
Huh.
I actually got a lot of respect for those kind of guys.
Yeah,
Takes guts to devote your talents to one area.
right. Even like in other games, like to devote all your talents to just. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go full defense. I may not have much recovery or mobility, but I can't be
am a
killed.
non-combatant. I will only chop wood, and that is your job.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I know those people.
That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, we're gonna have a seasonal roundup once this is over. Once like,
Okay, we have like 15 minutes because, you know, my show.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, your show.
Mm-hmm.
We can have it on. We can have it on while we talk. Cause we gotta talk about the reveal stuff as well, man. And your
Well-
thoughts.
survive.
We can probably discuss that like as a giant group,
Ghost has
maybe
limited
tomorrow.
power.
I don't know.
Survive
Just a
at
thought.
all costs.
But I wanted to do it on stream.
On stream.
I won't be here though. Like I said in chat.
Hey, you want to be
Lives
invisible?
left.
Yes.
Got him. Take care of that man.
I couldn't. This howl is really bad.
What?
Enemy team has no reserves
He
left.
lived from my knifing.
Finish them.
He won't next
He's
season.
still in there.
But I see baiting you. Hold on.
Yep. Well.
I was like, hold on, let me just.
Neither team has lives left. Show no mercy.
I saved you.
Thanks, bud.
No
Watch
more
out.
Nice. Thank you for saving me, by the way.
bonus stand.
Hey, there was another dude behind you.
Annihilated.
Well, you should have got him.
Well, I did. After you're dead, I used you as your distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Round
corpse
start.
made an excellent
You're
distraction.
ahead.
Just
Tends
saying.
to.
Yeah, it does.
I left
Uh-huh.
as well.
And here he comes. Well, shotgunner incoming.
Shoulder charge shotgun.
I didn't specify. Sorry.
They haven't died yet, by the way. One's up in the air.
Ow.
Been knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Your team
Oh,
Oh,
they're-
they're both
out of line.
shotgunner titans with one-eyed.
Of course. It was getting nerfed next season, so.
I mean, in like a couple of days.
Next week. Oh, I'm out. That's you.
Hmm?
Oh, it's shotgun mountaintop. Well, not mountaintop. Probably
Only 1 minute left.
I got this.
they're gonna run out of special ammo eventually.
Ow!
Or not.
How did he not die?
Are they using malicious birthright?
Play the game.
Play the game.
But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at their weapon.
Match tied. Next
So all they're
team
using
one
is
win.
shotguns and grenade launchers.
Yes.
Wow. That's the kind of skill I hope to achieve,
Ow.
chat.
Left.
That is the kind of skill I hope to achieve.
All right.
Looks like I'm maining Titan next season.
Your team's out of line. You're
Ah, yes.
knocked out.
Oh, and the warlock pulls out a better doubles. And a spare. Ooh, one of them
Ow.
has spare rations. What? Amazing.
Your enemies have bested you.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're just a grenade launcher machine gun.
Amazing.
You trail the enemy.
Simply
Close the
amazing.
gap.
I think I'm back.
Yup. They all targeted me.
Yep.
Ow.
3 lines left.
All right. Your back defense is gone.
I
There's a shotgunner
can't.
incoming behind you.
I can't aim with this gun, dude. Sometimes my aiming is just off and I hate it.
I'm just trying to go for kills at this point.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do as well.
Enemy team
Uh-oh.
has no reserves left. Finish them.
Where?
I knew that was gonna happen. Is he dead? Oh, he dead.
Yeah. Okay. Try to go for the grenade.
I'm trying.
The
Which one? They both have grenades.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
They
One
got
enemy
heavy.
left.
No, I have heavy.
Opposing team
Alright, I killed them.
annihilated. It's time,
Can you hear me?
Crush
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
I
That-
I have
it's
to
just
wonder.
me who's trying to react. I could not respond
Which
to
of
you.
you will
Oh yeah, that's all good.
I was busy.
That's all good, G. Hello.
Ow. Okay, he's tethered right there. Can you please just melee him? Thank you.
I'm about to say, like, if you don't melee him, I swear to God.
Oh, our buddy is using grenade launchers.
Enemy team
Nice.
is out of line. Topple them.
Nice.
No.
Thank you for the carry.
Not gonna allow that. Ow, got him.
Foe remains.
He's on top of my buddy. He's using
No
super.
life
Oh.
left for anyone.
But we can respawn. He can't.
You're dead.
He's right.
Last life, though.
Yeah. Be careful.
1
Dead.
minute. No more
Oh, good to
second
know we're
chances.
still in this.
Fight to the finish.
Ooh.
You have match point.
So that
Okay,
means
they're gonna be
Neil.
using supers.
Okay, so that means Neil that you're gonna have to do your outro first when we end. By the way. Ooh.
Double down.
I killed
Thank you.
myself.
Feel that in my bones.
Worth it. Ow.
No longer worth
Okay,
it.
so for them, because they're using Orwing's Maul instead,
Orange
is that
Mall.
you need to strafe. Always be strafing. Never be sitting still.
Noted.
No life left for your enemy. Destroy them.
I'm near you.
One enemy left.
Nice. Kill him.
Got him.
Enemies down.
I was about to say, why were they just dancing around each other?
Okay.
Total victory.
Total victory. Jesus. Last match. Okay, so chat, when Neil leaves, I'll do another hour. Not of comp, but like, well, maybe of comp. I might solo queue.
Don't you be getting ahead of me now.
Bro, you're ahead of me. What do you mean? Fable 2.
But I've always been doing it with you.
No.
It's not my fault I'm doing better than you.
It's not my fault. I'm super good at this game.
Honestly, I'm not sure why I'm getting more, like, stuff than you.
You do more in the game's eyes.
But, yeah, see, this is why I want, like, actual skill-based stuff, because you get for, like, the fancy kills. I
Yeah.
just get the kills. Like, I will shoot someone in the chest until they die. Meanwhile, you're getting 2 headshots, one of them being a super.
I haven't done that in a long time, and plus that was on console.
Still, my point stands.
That's true.
Doesn't reward you for that.
True.
Ah, okay, one more.
Okay. One more after this one?
Ye-
Okay.
You know what? Since this is the last of the season, I'm actually gonna forego watching this episode.
Yay!
Yeah, it's the last of the season. Might as well just push.
About to say, Neil, it's tradition. We always talk at the end of the season.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm being selfish.
It's okay. I get selfish too
I always
sometimes.
watch it during like the week.
Yeah.
You always record it, so.
You can watch
Yeah.
it tomorrow since I'm not going to be raiding tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna be reading.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are doing going with Andy, I think.
All right, so we're gonna go until 9, right?
Till 8.
Why until 8?
That's 2 hours.
Well, we're gonna be playing comp for 2 hours. We're not.
Oh yeah,
stopping.
talking
Yeah, we're-
until 9.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So chat, we're going until 9 p.m. today, but we're gonna end comp at 8. And then talk for an hour. Basically, for those that are new to what we do, at the end of every season, for comp anyway, we always talk about our thoughts on the season, what we're looking forward to,
Your ghost has limited
and stuff like that.
survive at all costs.
Ooh,
What we
I was
liked,
sending
what we didn't
another
like.
text to let people know that we were going until 9.
It's fine. It's more like what we liked, what we didn't like, stuff like that.
Okay, they're
They're
going inside the
right side,
ruins.
yeah. Careful up there, you're not alone.
Ow. Yep. Okay. There was another person behind. Okay.
Aye.
Okay.
Storm grenade got me.
Mhm.
Till 9:30 works. That way I can raid my friend.
You're out of
Trying
life.
to get to you.
I can't strafe well.
Just the same.
Maybe I don't understand how strafing works. Not sure.
I was assaulted from behind.
Oh.
All right. Yep.
Aye.
Knocked out.
I couldn't help you there.
All these
1 minute
freaking
left.
dumb pulse rifles, man. And it's gonna get even worse next season.
Not enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over.
Scout rifles I'm cool with, cause you know, Randy's actually isn't terrible. But ugh, now I have to actually
Your
use.
opponents have a lead. Destroy it.
I don't know what
I
combo
thought you
pizza
liked
is.
pulse rifles.
I do, but I like hand cannons more. Oh. Oh.
Lives left.
Come off it.
Got him. I leave none standing. I just got an annihilation.
You're insane.
We've established this.
Yeah, without hearing you.
Enemy team is out of line. Topple them.
Knocked
Nice.
out.
Left side.
One more down here. Here he comes. To save the day.
One
Nice you.
enemy left.
Uh-huh.
He's probably in the church.
He is dead.
No, he's over here.
You are
Alright, I was gonna go for the sweep, but okay.
No sweep for you. Minute to win it.
Yeah, I wanted
You're
to get
evenly
this second
matched,
annihilation.
but
I
one
was getting
team
greedy.
must fall.
It'd be like that sometimes.
No, because I was like right there with the shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
Ow, 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 dead.
3 lives left.
Yeah, they're right there. All in the middle.
I switched to Suros.
What can stop
Oh?
you if you fight together?
There's no one there.
Nothing.
Okay.
There's in the very back, apparently. I guess they spawned there.
Enemy team has no reserves left.
Ah, I couldn't turn fast enough.
Tried.
Now you're fighting with heart, Guardian. No lives
Oh,
left
they switched as well. Gnawing hunger.
when you're dead.
No, that's what killed me, like originally.
No more second chances. Fight to the
Oh, okay.
finish.
Got him.
One opponent standing.
Got him.
I see you. Yeah, I'm just trying to win at this point. I keep forcing myself to use the dumb gun. I'm just like, you know
Round
what?
start. You're in
Just
the
win.
Well, if you're really that fed up, since you're ahead of me, why don't you just switch out of it?
I'm at 36%.
Yeah, I'm still like 20.
No, you hit like 30 something, I think. Didn't you?
Right.
Oh, sniping! All the way in the back, all the way in the back, on top of something. Ah, Hero's Burden. I mean, if you really want me to switch, I can pull out Sunshot right now. It is the weapon of choice. Lincoln Green on me.
Your team's out of
Okay.
line.
Okay, yeah. No.
I'm not dealing with this.
I mean, it's the end of the season. Go nuts.
Yeah. Hello.
You're
Oh, there's Pribian and D again. What the heck?
only 1 minute left.
I'm out.
Ah, snipe.
Your enemies
So did he.
have bested you. This time.
Revoker, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Steady, but
Time to have fun.
which of you will survive?
Oh,
Far
Lives
back.
left.
he had me super scoped.
Super scope. Is that different from regular scope?
Oh, he just had me in his sights before I was even able to get there. This is good. Yes, draw them to me.
Yeah, I was pinned
Or you can get
down.
bodied.
Okay. Yeah, they're all out in the middle of the big courtyard area. One of them's on the wall, just trying to snipe. The other one is
Hero's
going out
Burden.
front with the Hero's Burden. Yeah.
Oh wait, we have a Titan on our team? Since when?
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
All right, I'm going for heavy.
1 minute left.
Go.
Enemy is out of
I got
second chance.
Don't stand in that. How did you live?
I was crouched.
Got him.
I see.
Stay break.
Dawn Blade.
Knocked out. All right, he's next to me. He's on top of my body. He's up in the air.
I forgot it tracks.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this.
Teammate, you got this.
He's good.
You got this.
He's got one-eyed mask. He's fine.
That doesn't count unless he kills someone.
Your enemy won
Did he
the
kill
round.
himself?
Yeah, he did.
That's why I don't like grenade launchers. Or
So I
things that
don't
have
use
explosive
anything
heat.
explosive, man.
Show them how little
Okay,
you care.
alright.
A little panicking, but it's fine. No! How did I survive that again?
I survived that and stabbed him.
I survived, but he shot me.
Ah. I always have a guy that's trailing
No
behind.
lives left for your enemy. Destroy.
Alright. They're out of reserves.
Mystic, could you clip that one, please?
Yeah, okay, they're over by the court. The tire, tall spire.
Uh-huh.
Neither team has lives left.
I got revoked.
Show no mercy. 1 minute. No more second chances.
Nice.
Fight to the finish. One opponent
Nice.
remains.
Well, I managed to take out 2. There's 1 by heavy.
Yeah.
Dude is probably gonna get killed. Taking him out.
This
Yep.
is it.
He's very low.
Show me
He's gonna
what
grab
you've
heavy.
got.
You can try to kill him now. He has heavy. It's Hammerhead.
Of course it is.
Been knocked out.
damn it.
Allies down.
I heard
Lives
that.
extinguished.
Pretty sure they all did. I don't care. That match pissed me off.
Why?
'Cause we could have freaking had that.
The best thing about being a guardian is you're never truly beaten.
Oh, I'm at 36% for keepsake.
Nice. I told you were close. I'm at 37 now. I'm gonna switch back to Luna's, but I'm gonna keep out Revoker. I can't deal with this. Hello?
I hear a lot of crackling.
Can you hear me though?
Yep.
Cool. God. This wire is
Maybe
actually
down.
pissing me
That
off.
crackling is really messing with me.
The wire is really pissing me off. I don't know why it's messing up today. It was fine yesterday.
Alright, team of 2, one of them has 52 gold. Revoker, Luna's Howl, one-eyed. With Hammerhead.
Okay.
Prioritize the Titan.
Yeah.
Last Perdition, Better Devils, Stompies. That's what we're facing off against, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Survive.
Mm-hmm. There's the Titan.
Prioritize which
Your
Titan?
ghost has limited power.
The one that
Survive
had
at
red
all
on him.
costs.
Okay.
Don't push that lane.
I have it.
Wait, air.
Watch out for the grenade. That's why I backed off.
Yeah, they moved. They're not there anymore.
Three lives
Thanks, teammate, for just standing there.
Hey, I saved you. I will revenge you, rather. I got hit
Thanks.
from the side.
Jeez, just standing there and scope. Learn to freaking move.
Alright, here they come. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Nice.
One
You
more.
didn't need my help there.
Provoke. Got him.
Foe
Uh-huh.
Let me get the special.
I'm getting heavy.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
Got him.
Nice.
Annihilate.
Also, could you clip this one as well? I know you just got done clipping that one.
You have a lead.
Clip everything.
Clip it all.
Make it a 5-hour-long clip,
Uh-huh.
even though the stream was only 2 minutes.
And it's not even possible.
hours. Ow!
Ah, I wasn't focused.
Ow! I got hit by the throwing knife. All right, you have one on the right. You're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we're where we were.
Oh, they're all three of them are right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting pushed.
Your team
I got shoulder charge.
Mm-mm. Ah! I'm knocked. He's on my body. They still have 2 lives, extra lives.
Okay.
It's all up to you now.
You're alone.
Jesus.
You're knocked out.
Yep, that's the
Heck.
2 gold. He got you.
I need to practice more with sniping.
Match time.
I don't know how to
There can be
improve though.
only one winner.
All right, you want to be invisible?
Make me this.
Jesus!
8 lives left.
Well, you were invisible, but I was dead. You're getting back flanked, by the way.
Yeah. I was pushed. Nice.
No more lives on your side.
Axel.
Yep, and same deal again. Just you and me, bud. And now it's just me.
Yeah, they're right there.
1 minute left.
Nice. Colony.
Oh, this colony.
Yeah, he's forcing you.
Not this time. You've been defeated. Enemy is in the lead. Not for long.
I have to force the lane and force the
Not
sniper to
force the
stop.
lane.
I have to.
No, you don't.
3 lives left.
That's exactly why. They're better snipers than you. So don't snipe.
Is from what I've learned in League of
Okay.
from what I've learned
Shotgun.
in League of Legends, it's better
This is not League of
to.
Legends. This is
I know,
something
but
else.
like it's anything in competitive play. It's better to hold off someone than to disappear. But I got forced into a 2v1 there. Sometimes you just gotta poke. Guess?
They're behind you now.
Yeah.
No lives left.
Got him.
Your enemy. Destroy them.
Yep.
Either team has lives left. Show no mercy. One.
All right,
minute.
last life for
No
everyone.
more second chances. Fight to the finish.
Just the 2 of us now. They have the colony.
Okay.
You're
Oh, crap,
knocked
dude.
out.
Down.
Enemy
That
won
better
the round.
doubles.
Your enemy has match point.
This
Nothing
is why you
changes.
need to warm up.
Take them out.
Oh no.
And If you don't mind me being so bold, Thursdays, take the bus.
Yeah, I just might.
3 lives left.
Yeah, and he activated his super right in front of me. All right, they're coming from behind you. If you weren't already dead.
Already dead.
Yep, they're pushing it now.
You're out of lives.
Oh, come
Fight
on!
on just a second.
Yeah, they were worried about my super.
That's all they really need to be worried about. It's just you two. And he's got one eye. He can see you if you go invisible.
One minute. Either team has lives left. Show no
Please.
mercy.
Please do it. I believe in you.
I also
Not gonna
believe
happen,
in
but I
him.
still believe in him.
Yeah.
You're our last hope, Ginger Boy. Or guy.
30 seconds. Both teams
He's
out
using
of
an edge
reserve.
transit.
End this.
Good.
Allies down.
Not good enough.
Lives
No.
extinguished. The enemy.
Yep. Once we've... Hey, I got the Monte Carlo! I haven't had this baby since 4 years ago. Or, wait, when did Monte Carlo come out?
The base Destiny one, I think, or
Was it? Or I thought it was an expansion.
I don't remember.
I feel like it was part of, like one of the early expansions, like
Probably.
House of Wolves, maybe? I don't remember. Alright. Well, I wonder if I'm going to be able to get Fable 3 by the end of today.
With our luck, probably not. And then I'll be able to test
Well,
my
we'll see.
theory.
Yeah, you are not warmed up at all, so yeah, you're... Yeah. Sorry, bud.
This is very frustrating to me. Thing is, if I would have taken the bus, I probably would get here at 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I would still have no time to warm up.
Hey, it's better than coming here around 6.
But I wouldn't have any time to warm up regardless. So the argument
Still.
technically is invalid.
Yeah. Bicycle?
It's kind of hard to depend on buses.
Yeah. Taxi! Uber!
I'm gonna need some money
Lyft.
for that one.
Good old humor-powered bicycle.
No. I would just ride to your house. I would just ride to your house at this point.
Yeah, that's closer.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Then I would have to carry my rig and everything, my whole setup. Just teleport it all there real quick. Easy.
Wait, I have 2 monitors, so couldn't you just, like, rig it somehow that we just use that or something?
I would also have to still bring my computer.
Laptop?
I don't have a laptop.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope. Mom does. Oh, we're getting flanked. That's a Crimson.
3 lives left.
Crimson? Alright, good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah, I didn't look at them this time.
It's fine. Oh, I somehow got him. Oh my gosh. Waking Vigil. Good to know the hand cannon meta still stands, and my theory still stands as well.
Finish them.
Got him.
Nice. They're not
Heavy is
looking.
mine.
They're not looking the lane.
The enemy is out of second chances.
They're near you.
One enemy left. All opponents
Nice.
Got him.
defeated.
That felt good.
You have a lead. Keep it.
Okay. Don't follow me. Do your own thing.
Okay.
Three lives left.
I didn't realize he was over there. Yep, they're all over there, buttoned up.
Oh, these matches are so frustrating to me.
Try following that, bud.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Oh, they're headed towards heavy.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, bud.
Not gonna get it.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. One foe remains.
Yeah, you're closer.
I know.
You
Nice.
Got him.
obliterated the enemy. Round start. You're in the lead.
Nice. He was distracted by me.
3 lives left.
I tagged him too. Dang it.
Don't worry about it. Ow.
Just don't stand in front of me. Stop standing in front of me. I swear.
I'm distracting them. Is it working?
Worked a little bit.
Ow. Alright, they're still back here. They're moving into position. You guys are. Yeah, they're gonna get heavy soon.
1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserve. Neither team has lives left. Show no mercy. One opponent stands. You annihilate.
Nice.
Good work. Nice teamwork.
Victory is within reach.
Alright. Do not use your super. I repeat, do not.
Yeah. You traded?
Left. Enemy team has no
Nice.
reserves left.
Alright.
Finish them.
Back me up here. They're almost over here.
Tagged him. Right here.
Yep.
One opponent standing. Enemies down.
Got him.
Hey, you got the sweet
All
business
lives
catalyst.
expended.
Oh,
Nice dude.
Total victory.
choice. And I'm not showing off. Huh.
You look death in his beady eyes and you spat in them.
Okay. Alright.
Bean.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna snipe the rest of the time. I have to get better at this. I can't keep avoiding it. Well, I'm suffering from it now. When it's mattering most.
Yep.
I have to snipe now. I don't care about kills on the Lunas right now.
All right. Equip 2 sniper rifles then.
I can't. That would take away one
Wait,
bullet.
no, 3 because you can put one in your heavy slot, right?
I could. I'm only gonna have 2 technically. If I have one in my energy slot, then it's gonna take away a bullet. But that doesn't mean I can't have Whisper of the Worm.
The subtle murmurations of those that dwell beneath the dirt.
Uh-huh. Subtle. It's very subtle. Very subtle. Very subtle. You shall drift.
Alright. Him too.
Okay.
What's this emblem? Heard the call. What is that? He has a Revoker and Not Forgotten. With
Oh.
one eye.
So that means he's playing PvP for fun. He's doing
Yep.
he's doing comp for fun.
Yep.
And this is why we don't need to be grinding at the end of the season.
Yep.
Because we get the people that have already been there, done that, and doing it for fun.
Yep.
But hey, it's training.
Cost you, Guardian. Fight
Yep.
smart.
And today, this is where we learn Neil's favorite word.
Nope.
Woo!
3 lives left.
Revoker's headed towards you.
I got meleeed. I didn't even get sniped. They didn't hit me with a sniper rifle. They just punched me. Alright, they're coming from the right side.
Yeah.
Or left side, I should say.
Oh, behind me!
Out of line.
Yep. Well, I was trying to be telling you about.
I heard the footsteps too late.
Ow. Sniper.
Yeah.
He has unflinching,
All
probably.
up to you now.
Yeah, probably no
Alright, they're coming up to you.
distractions.
They have overshield no longer. They're coming from up top.
You're
Oh,
knocked
one of them is
out.
using multi-tool.
This time,
No.
you've been defeated.
I didn't see that.
And Revoker. Oh, of course the Titan's still using Revoker.
Your opponents have a lead. Destroy it.
Oh, they're already in the sniping position. Watch your head.
Oh, over here.
They're on all 3 sides.
Oh, that was a grenade that stuck right to me.
Left.
Ow. Okay, there was 2 there. I thought there was only 1.
Yeah, there was 2. I should have called it. I got distracted by the grenade that flew at my face.
Well, here they come. Ugh. Okay. They're using those rubble tunnels as cover while still maintaining their position. That's fascinating.
People do it.
Enemy team is out of line.
Oh, right here.
Topple them. No lives left on either side. I'm
Eh?
on the edge of my
I'm not knocked.
Okay, you're respawning, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be at heavy.
Yeah, they are. I'm spawned near it.
minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
They know we're here.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Thanks, bud.
One opponent
That actually
remains.
helped me. Thank you. Get heavy.
taking it.
I'm watching it.
I have it.
I'll let you push in. Go.
Whew. Got him.
Nice.
Holy crap. Yeah, that barrier saved him.
Good distraction, though. Well, I was the good distraction. Can you
Good
get that
job,
last
Sophie.
snipe I did, please?
Gentlemen, which of you will survive?
Alright, alright, alright. That Titan is probably very confused why I brought a sword in.
They're sniping there. Got him! Let's go! Sorry. Actually, why am I apologizing? You guys should expect this by now. Right outside.
Enemy team
Yep.
is out of line.
I saved someone.
They're up top.
Sniping all over the place.
Up top for sure.
Yep. Oop, nope, oop. Don't stand there, guy.
Yeah, they're both up top. They're both up top.
Mm-hmm.
One's still on me though. They're flanking, I think. I'm gonna push for special.
Trying
1
to.
minute left.
Yeah, they're coming. They're here.
Out
On
of
me.
second chances.
Ah,
3 lives
missed my
left.
shot. All right, on top of my corpse, moving towards heavy. There's a rabbit.
Aye.
All right,
1 foe remains.
only one left.
It's he's the sniper, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-tool, I mean.
I am
I tagged him. He's really low.
distracted.
Nice.
Don't worry.
They stay dead. You obliterated the enemy.
Yeah, my tactic is using you guys as the major
You're in the
distraction,
lead.
while I come in
Stay
around the back and become the minor distraction, while you guys finish them off.
Oh yeah, I'm
Or
100%
I
the
just
distraction.
punch them.
Right here.
Okay.
I only saw the red light. I only saw the red light. I don't see any more.
Yep, there's two. They
They
really like
switched
that
the last
rubber
word?
pile there. Okay, they're moving up. They're gonna be coming into melee range with you soon.
No, they're gonna try to fight me here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
I need you then.
I'm trying to help you.
Got one.
Got another one on.
Aye, not forgotten. That's not forgotten range right there. He put up a shield.
Yeah. I have a
Nice.
shotgun.
On you.
Enemy team
I know.
Nice.
no reserves left.
Right here.
Finish them.
Mm-hmm. Going for heavy.
Last word. Thanks for the save, my guy.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chance.
I'm watching it. Oh, I got sniped from
yeah,
the left.
I have. Yes. I pre-grenaded, and he stepped into it.
Nice. Are you
But
out?
Our heavy got taken down. It's still available.
He's probably using it as bait. Where is he?
He's moving in from the church. He's supering. Nice.
You annihilate.
I'd rather do that than die.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my super's gonna be up.
Okay.
Victory is within reach.
We have 2 Arc Striders.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Sniping? Let's
Yeah,
not
they
push
are.
that. Let's not push that. Let's not push that.
Mhm.
Back up.
Hey. No, not yet. Not yet. Nope.
Oh, you baiting? You pulling?
Yeah, you do your thing.
Ah, one of them still got me. The Titan got me. They're moving on you guys now. Nice.
I know. He had his super.
I hear an Arc Strider. On you. Nice
I
tether.
know.
On me now.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent snipe, Ethan.
Ow. You have one on heavy. He's running.
1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserve.
He ran. Let's meet him.
We have you to the left.
Got him. Let's meet him.
Out of line.
Get heavy. He's coming.
He no longer has a barrier. They're sniping from the far back. I'm grabbing heavy.
Yeah, he's zoned.
Okay.
We're gonna get flanked. Go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll distract from front. Arc staff.
30 seconds. Slay your enemy.
Ah!
Station.
I'm baiting him.
No lives left on either side. I'm on
I'm
the
down.
edge of my seat.
Arc staff is gone.
Mm-hmm. They have no supers next round. Neither do we.
I'm baiting him to.
Alright, they're still in middle.
10 seconds.
Oh, did they all switch to last word?
Your enemies have bested you.
Yeah, they're trying to combat my shotgun.
Last word. One is still using Revoker,
Have
and
Okay.
the other one is Bygones and Recluse.
Okay.
Thank you for the clip. Careful. Guaranteed they're gonna be sniping or multi-tooling. They switched back. That means they're down on last word. They're behind the trailer right there. I tagged him. He's hit. Nice.
Got one.
There's one that went around to the right.
Mm-hmm.
3 lives left.
And then there's one in the back of this right here.
Yep. Okay. Watch it. Watch it. Back off. Back
Yeah.
off. That's a sniper.
Ah!
I'm
I
working.
didn't have him right away.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm backing off from that avenue.
Yeah. Push for heavy.
I am.
You have to force it.
1 minute left.
I couldn't. Nice.
Got him.
Get heavy.
Super is going to be.
Right here.
Oh, sorry, heavy. Crap.
You're out.
In behind.
Fight on. Just
I'm
then.
out. We're out of lives. Heavy is still available, but there's a guy up top. They have one extra life.
No lives left. for
They have
the
no
game.
extra lives.
Rest when you can. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserve. End this.
Let him push it. Let him push it. Let him push
Okay,
it.
yeah. They're coming.
Oh, snap! Right here.
Got him.
Nice.
Behind. Yeah, here they come.
Reloading.
10
I got whisper out. Ah, left side, left side, left side, left side. He sniped me. Ah.
Right. They have a super. My super is quarter, so that's not going to be an option. How's yours?
I'm about to have it.
Show me a
Okay.
battle.
Need to be careful though. Watch this lane. Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
Titan is there.
He's moving up.
He's still.
Titan's
Titan is still
moving
there.
up,
Titan
good.
is still there.
Yep. Still coming.
Here they come. Yeah, Titan moved.
Ah!
3 lives left.
Yeah, he disoriented me.
Ah, I was about to super,
Super's
but I
coming in.
couldn't. That might be it.
Maybe.
Bait it out.
He's
He's
gonna
low?
be very low very soon. All right, back off, back off, back off.
I couldn't. I'm stuck. Jumping animation.
They're gonna have heavy.
1 minute left. No
Shotgun
more
got me.
lives on your side.
I'm out. Wait, no, I'm respawning.
Oh
Being
crap!
knocked out.
I'm knocked out.
I'm the last one standing.
Shotgun got me. Yeah. That's it. Unless you pull it out, but he's got hammerhead.
Nope. Yeah.
Lives extinguished.
I was just waiting for the end there.
The enemy.
At that point, yeah.
Ah, that was good though.
Yeah, it was. It was a good round.
They switched up and got exactly what I was bad against.
Uh huh. They did good.
They did good.
All right. I switched. I pulled out my hammerhead. I got tired.
Alright.
Whisper of the Worm did not work out like I hoped it would. That's fine though.
Oof. Well,
End of the season is the
long
best time to
my
practice.
energy is flagging. I'm gonna eat some delicious dried pineapple rings.
Cool. That sounds really good actually.
Oh yeah, all the flavor is sealed in pineapple,
Oh yeah.
but it's not juicy, so you can eat it whenever you want.
Uh huh. It's good.
Oh yeah.
I love dried pineapple rings.
I get them at Trader Joe's. Really, really good.
Very
stuff.
nice. Not sponsored, by the way. But if you would like to sponsor us, please. Matter of fact, Neil goes to Trader Joe's all the time. Please sponsor him. He needs it. Give the boy some help.
Game of 3.
Okay.
Is this the same folks we fought earlier? I think it is.
What's the name of the Titan?
Handy J's One Stop Jerk Shop.
I don't think so. I don't recognize the name.
I do.
Right, Javelin though.
Okay.
Survive.
Vigilance win. Gross.
Every death will cost you, Guardian. Fight smart.
I'm gonna go way back.
We all met up in the same location.
3 lives left.
Yeah, he's back there with you.
Yeah, there was 2 right there. He's low.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I recognize the name. He's using a different weapon though.
No life
Nice.
left for your enemies. Destroy them.
I'm not gonna split. I'll bait.
No life left for anyone. Rest when you're dead.
I'll bait. He's hit.
Okay. I'm gonna get heavy.
Okay. They're coming around to you though.
1.
I'm watching it.
No more second chances. Fight to the
Yep.
finish.
Okay.
On me.
Uh-huh.
One foe remains.
Yeah. Alright, I'm out.
I know he's right here.
He's less tracking than I thought it did.
Annihilated.
Please
Or
clip that one.
remember. Huh?
Oh, I'm asking Mystic to clip that one.
Oh.
Cause I killed him.
Round
You're
start.
my sniper.
You're ahead.
I killed him with my sniper rifle.
I'm feeling back to my old self, which feels really good. They're trying to snipe.
Mm-hmm.
3 lives left.
Keyword is trying.
Got him.
Vigilance wing is on me. He's pushing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're both pushing on me.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Oh my god. Oh!
Knocked out. No life
What was
left
that?
on either side. I'm on the edge of my
Aw.
seat.
That was insane.
Alright.
Quarter the missile.
Just us.
Seems like it. We're gonna get flanked here.
1 minute.
Never mind.
No more second chances. Fight to the
Ow.
finish. You're the last guardian standing.
Yep, they're all there on you.
What was that? Braytech? Dang.
Not this time. You've been defeated. You're evenly matched, but one team must
Right,
win.
okay, okay. You do you, boo.
Thought have been it.
3 lives left.
They're so aggressive. These kids. Here still?
Mm-hmm.
Enemy team has no reserves
I like
left.
being the distraction this time around.
That was weird.
Uh-oh. Vigilance.
Yeah, here they come. Grenade launched. Back out of that way. I won last bullet in the round.
Neither team
I think they need to retune snipers.
show no mercy. One enemy left.
That flinch is really bad
Got him.
sometimes.
Defeated.
He missed his Titan attack.
His Titan attack.
Yeah, the missile boom down thing.
Uh-huh.
Round start. You're ahead.
You sound just
you
like
know,
a
you go
hunter.
up and then you go down and then you do the boom and then everything dead.
You sound just like a hunter. Nice feather.
All right, they're all suppressed over there.
Uh huh. Or depressed. Nice.
No lives left for
Yep,
your enemy.
that's what I do.
Destroyed.
No, I'm talking about I hit my Nova Bomb on the ceiling somehow.
Oh, no one saw that.
No one did, because I couldn't even see it.
One enemy left.
And hip fire.
Annihilate.
Keep blowing into
Yeah,
the
these
mic.
guys. I don't know what to say about them. Honestly.
Victory is within reach.
No, because last time we also destroyed them.
Oh, that's why I didn't remember them. No insult to them, but that's why I couldn't remember them.
Why did he do that so early? Back off. He's going super hard.
Lives left.
Go to the missile.
Uh-huh. I saw that too.
Specifically on me, by the way. I'm the one doing terrible on the team, but they just went for me. Gotta go after the streamers. Right here.
Man, I'm in their heads. Golden gun.
Oh, I couldn't. I thought I could. I'm able to, but I didn't that time.
Your team's out of lives. No lives left on either side.
Yeah, even though they're able to move around freely, they're inside their heads.
I am knocked out on my first death.
Ow. Uh-oh.
Been knocked
All right.
1 minute.
They have heavy. They used it. He
Fight
killed
to the
himself.
finish. Your enemy won the round.
Still won the round though.
I need to
You
do a
have
bit
the way you
better.
want them. Finish this.
My suggestion to you: don't think.
Yeah, I'm
think
trying
too
not
much.
to. I'm trying not to. All mine does is think. Ah,
3 lives
didn't see him. There's a guy on my body.
Okay.
He's over here.
We got incoming shotgunner.
No lives
If I said
for your
Ow.
counted on you.
That hurt.
destroyed.
He's running.
Ow. Nope. Okay, they're moving to the heavy. They're all on top of it. All three of them.
The enemy is out of second chance.
He also stood at my grenade.
One opponent remains.
And my grenade.
Uh-huh.
Got him.
Down. All lives expended. Total victory.
I'm Southern other team. Sorry you ran across us again.
Yeah, we know that feeling. What happens to the best of us?
Yeah, we definitely know that feeling.
I tell everyone you're my favorite guy. Who cares? You fight like an animal.
You fight like an animal.
Fabled 3.
And I need to do better.
Huh?
I need to do better.
Wait, what was that? You be an animal or something like that?
Shax was like, you fight like an animal. And I'm like, and I need to do better. Oh, was it out? Mom?
To be fair, though, I'm kind of stealing your kills.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're the one to go in and slide. I'm kind of forced to sit in the back because I'm forcing myself to retrain my hands to snipe. So I need that like desk mouse pad so I can like swipe across instead of like being confined to this small little one. I have to get IRL gear to be able to adapt to my playstyle. That's so strange to me.
really. I constantly have to upgrade my gear to accommodate what I'm trying to do. Example,
IRL?
yeah, IRL. Like for my job, when I'm trying to like get plants out of the ground and stuff, I looked at all the options of the tools we had, and like none of these fit the job description I need. So, what I did, I went to several different stores and tried to figure out what was the best tool I could possibly use.
Okay.
I came up with a screwdriver.
Oh yeah, the screwdriver you used to.
Yes.
Oh.
I ended up with a flathead screwdriver that I then sharpened on one side so I had a cutting edge.
Cool.
I made sure the diameter of said screwdriver wasn't too thick because otherwise it would be like too much. It would be improper to be using on certain things. It would be too cumbersome. And I need to make sure it was the right length so I would be able to easily use it in most situations.
I
If it
see.
was too long, it would have been more like a knife. And that's not what I was going for. It's still a screwdriver. It just has a cutting edge on one side.
Okay.
And Phillips' head was not an option either because I didn't want to poke. I
Right.
wanted to slice. So, that's eventually what I ended up doing. By the way, they're over on my side.
There. Okay. Oh, Recluse, Ariana's Vow. We're
Correct.
fighting another team of 3. Their clan name is Pure, and their names are God, Heaven, Satan.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. It's a church group.
It's a church group.
Alright, I'm here to back you up.
Except they have Satan on their team. I don't think that's
I
a
killed God.
church group. You're a God Slayer.
I believe the correct term is deicide.
Well, that's when you're killing multiple gods. You didn't kill Senna.
Enemy team has no reserves left.
What? Okay, I shot him point blank with a shotgun, then stabbed him, and he still lived.
Rest when you're dead. 1 minute. No more second chances.
Alright, they're gonna be trying to get that
They're
head.
on me. Like, they are on me. Misfit was what got me.
Alright, guy
I'm
with
out,
heavy
by
is
the
down.
way. I'm your eyes. Yeah, he's just right there.
Oh, right there.
Like, right there.
30 seconds.
Unsuspectingly right there.
All opponents
That's what I meant.
defeated.
I killed God with my sword.
Now you've killed God twice. Now that's deicide.
Stay there.
Watch out for the Arianas.
Okay.
3 lives
Well, I
left.
help you there. Alright, here they come. Thank you for the backup. I needed that.
I can't do anything against Misfit.
Ow. Tiger fight.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What killed me?
You were weakened and then one stray bullet got you.
No, like I got sent flying.
Ow. Ow.
I hear Arianas.
I'm knocked. Alright, there's one, yeah, they're gonna come behind you. Alright, they're on top of me. From where they
What?
went, yep.
Knocked out. No lives left for anyone. Rest when you're
Strange.
dead. This time, you've been defeated.
That was very strange.
How many Arianas are there?
There's only one.
It's dead even.
You sure? It
As
sounds
far-
like two.
You will survive.
It might be 2 now. I don't know. That Misfit's annoying.
Oh. I saved you.
You did. Ariana's is so annoying though. Holy crap. I mean, not Ariana's, Misfit. Right here.
Here they come.
No lives left for your enemy. Destroy.
Ah, yep.
Lives
Stray bullet.
left.
Yeah, he's watching that corner, man. Don't poke that. I'm
Oh,
looking from the
behind
side.
as well. I'm gonna get flanked hard. Nice. I tagged him. Got to the left near heavy.
Remain.
He's recovering.
Left. The enemy
He's hurt. He's hurting.
out of second chance.
Jim!
Neither team has lives left.
That was a 1-2 combo punch. All right, he's getting heavy.
Smash
No, he's
your
not.
enemies
Thank you.
to dust.
All right, I have super.
Okay.
Friend has super.
I'm almost there as well.
Round start. The lead is yours.
They have Dawn Blade.
Okay. If I can snipe him in the air, it would be good.
I'm not sure what I tried to do there. I'll be honest.
I know
Kind
the
of
feeling.
blanked out for like a split second.
I know the
All right,
feeling.
you have one coming in on you.
Yeah. I had two actually.
Friend is alone. Friend needs help. Friend is dead.
No more
Die.
lives on your side.
Okay, he's low, but he's still alive. He's moving around to the central area and he's recovering.
I'm knocked. They have merciless.
Why? Stabbing doesn't
No lives
work
left on
apparently.
either side. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay, an interesting maneuver.
Do what you gotta do.
1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
Okay, he's gonna go for heavy now.
He's got supernova. It's fine. What are you doing?
He had a bow out. That was a good maneuver, but he had a bow out.
I'm so mad.
Which of you
It
will
happens,
survive?
man.
Oh, that aggravates me. Like, what are you
Yeah, they're
doing?
all coming from center.
Hello? No, they all collapsed on me. Can't believe people are using Misfit well.
Yep, missed my shot.
Okay.
No more lives.
And we're out of lives, so don't die.
Nice.
No lives
Got one.
left for
I
any.
have their supers now
All
though.
right,
Rest when you're dead.
stay by heavy.
Yeah. I
Here
need to
they
not be
come.
frontline. I can't be frontline.
1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
I disabled the super. You have from the side. More of them.
You're the last guardian standing.
Oh, crap, dude.
Show me what you've got.
What? He just killed himself.
That doesn't count.
Your enemy has match point. Nothing
I
changes.
didn't realize the guy was freaking right behind him.
They're all hanging back. Yeah.
Three
Yeah,
lives left.
what is
Yeah.
that? Shotgun's not killing people. Punch him, please. Yeah, see? See?
I don't get it.
What resilience is that man running?
I don't get it. I don't know.
What's a good brand of oil paints? I know Eric Robinson. I'm gonna go to Microsoft where I
Okay, they're not over here.
1 minute. You're neck and neck on reserve.
Nope. I didn't, yeah, there's a rift down there.
Freaking merciless. He's running away. He's
Die.
just gone. He's gone. He's
Okay,
running.
I shot him point blank. I stabbed him. I stabbed him again. He stabbed me once and killed me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Both teams out of
Great.
reserve. End this. You're the last guardian standing.
He got stuck in the ledge.
Allies down. Lives extinguished. The enemy has won.
So, what say you?
Victory was a hair's
We'll
breadth.
do one more. The match wasn't
Oh, hey, guess what?
satisfying.
I dropped down from Fabled 3 to Fabled 2.
Okay. That means we just can't drop out of Fabled 1. Or every rank is a floor. So that means if you get to Mythic, then you can't drop out of Mythic, I guess. Perhaps.
I guess so.
Okay, so my theory. So that means Varix was correct. And that
Mhm.
you can lose ranks. You just can't drop out of the rank bracket you're in. At least it seems
Okay.
that way.
What I want you to do is not think.
Okay.
Do not think about what you're doing, just do.
Okay.
Also, we faced the heaven, Satan, and God all at the same time.
It's true.
I would like to point that out.
I never thought they would work together like that. And the fact
Well,
that we also
Satan
got beat
was
by a place.
originally, an angel.
Used to
so-
be, yeah, but
Mhm.
that's not his name anymore.
True.
So to have them like that working with each other, that's strange.
Forces of heaven, Satan, and God himself, all
Whoa.
working together. Seen it before.
Probably.
Yep, it's called Supernatural.
Uh-huh.
No, seriously. You should totally watch the show. It's
I heard it's really good.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So, how long are we gonna stay at 6?
That's a good question.
Purge your brain of any errant thoughts. And thoughts.
If she breathes. Oh, women are queens. Okay.
Game 2. Sunshot. New city. Fast hunter with a lot of recovery. Ace of spades. Recluse. Fast hunter with worm husk.
Okay.
Who likes to recover a lot.
Ooh, Midnight Coup.
He looks like Master Chief.
Every death will cost a
Probably is.
guardian. Fight smart.
Master Chief resurrected as a guardian. That makes so much sense.
Our teammate is sitting there.
Lovely.
There they are.
I thought I had another shot. Well, they're not the kind that waits around in the back. Just letting you know.
Uh-huh.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh, skip grenades got me.
lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. 1 minute left. The enemy.
Yeah, this is
out
my
of
fight.
second
This is
chance.
my kind of fight, literally. All right,
Team has
Hammerhead.
this is you're fighting a
Show
team
no
of me.
mercy.
Yeah.
Ow, Hammerhead.
You're frustrating to fight.
I know how the
last
opponents feel.
guardian standing. Fight.
They don't know where they figure out where you are. 1v3, you got this.
Being knocked out. Not enough.
Oh, mountaintop. They switched.
Not over. The enemy leads. Catch up and crush them.
Teammate is with you.
They're not sniping.
No, they're not. Got him.
Nice.
They're coming from the middle.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
Yeah, right here.
3 lives left.
Good old recluse.
One minute left. The
Yeah.
enemy
Oh,
is
he
out
almost
of
killed himself.
second chances. Now make it
All right.
rain.
Yeah, they're all the way at blocks. Only one left.
foe remains.
Watch it. Watch for the damage. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Got him.
Left on either side.
I got him.
I'm on the
I
edge
missed
of
all
Good.
my freaking.
Good.
You're evenly matched, but one team must fall.
Ooh, oh man. Oh boy. They're not gonna try to snap, so I'm not sure why I'm afraid of that lane.
Habit.
Don't stand in that grenade. What are you doing?
People
Who's
are
getting
idiots.
tick markers for damage? Oh, thank you. You saved me. One incoming. I'll get him from the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, they ran.
Okay. Oh, he right here.
Ah, Recluse got me. All right, they're over by the archway, I think. Yeah, they're around you. Yep.
Yeah, they all
Yeah,
spawned
okay,
now.
They're gonna try to go for heavy.
The enemy
Yeah,
have
wa-
heavy.
watch out for super.
Neither team has
Oh,
lives.
I thought it was. Yes.
Show
Good
no
job.
mercy.
All right, I'm respawning. All right. You and me.
You're knocked out.
Just me.
Just you. Yeah, they're on that other side. They might be circling around now.
Oh, no.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this.
When deception works, it works.
10 seconds.
Ah!
Enemies have bested
I
Sun
thought I
shot,
had
man.
another jump.
this time.
I'm gonna forego Luna's Howl right now.
Enemy is in
You
the
do
lead.
whatever you need to
Not for long.
do good. Just don't think about it too much. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they're over here.
Oh, there was two people there.
Lives
They have a lot of recovery, remember.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish.
Incoming Spectral Blades.
Okay.
I disabled it.
Nice.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
Getting heavy.
Yeah, go for it, go for it. Got him,
One
barely.
opponent remains.
Incoming super, watch it. Don't get too close.
Neither team has lives left.
That was ballsy, man.
Show no mercy.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, alright.
It's dead even. Which of you will survive?
Alright, hold on to that till it's a 1v1, alright?
Yeah,
Or it's a 1v3, and you kill all of them.
that would be ideal.
They're sniping.
3 lives left.
Revoker. Run riot through the ranks, Mr. Sharpeye.
They're near you.
I have no idea where they are. They're not over here. They're over there.
Okay.
What? Not. Ah. Caught up with it.
Aye.
Enemy team is out of lives.
Nice.
Topple them. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. No
Oh,
lives
see him?
left on either side. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Woo!
One opponent stand.
Mine.
All
He is
opponents
just sitting there.
defeated.
I got a double kill with my sword there.
Nice, yeah.
Been a while since I got one of those.
That's what's
You
up.
have them where you want them. Finish them.
Okay.
They're not sniping their right side.
They are shooting the dude that's AFK.
Yikes. They're also trying to defend him as well.
Ow.
Lives left.
Yeah, he's low, but they're recovering fast, so.
So this weapon is good.
Everyone dead? Everyone's dead. No, not everyone.
No lives left
Ow.
for your enemy.
I keep doing the run thing, man.
They're gonna be defending their buddy.
I'll be taking this.
1 minute left. The
Ah,
enemy
sunshot.
is out of second chance. Neither team has lives left. Show no mercy.
Got one.
Foe
Nice.
remains.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds.
I found him.
Both teams out of reserves. End
Okay.
this. Enemies down.
Yeah, he just
All
gave up.
lives expended.
I just
So-so
executed him.
victory.
Yeah. Imagine if you had Halo executions in this game.
I mean,
You probably would have done that.
I've seen that
The
once.
weight of the world was on your shoulders, and still you triumphed.
Alright, back to Fable 3.
Cool. Oh, it's talking time.
Alright. Then talk.
Let's head on to the tower.
Well, I mean, we should probably be doing things while we're, you know, talking.
What you mean?
How about a friendly 1v1? I'm not gonna use a sword. Okay?
Okay. I need to practice my sniping anyway.
Yes, you do. And I'm a very elusive target, so that should give you plenty of practice.
Yeah. Okay.
What should I be using?
Well, that's classic mix. This is private match.
You know what? I'm gonna go long distance as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go my scout rifle Night Watch.
Alright, we're
That
gonna
should give you plenty
do.
of flinching problems.
Yeah. Which map? Convergence?
Whatever you want, my dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna be picking up any heavy. The only
Okay.
time I'm gonna have heavy is when I pick it off of you, so you can get it off of me. Hopefully.
I'm not getting heavy. I'm sniping.
Okay, no heavy then.
Um. Alright, so chat, this
Oh
is
hey! I haven't seen this guy in quite some time.
what?
Well, a certain potato princess has joined my stream.
Hey. What up,
Hello.
homie?
Yeah, we started late, so we're going later.
Yeah.
Normally I would be watching something right now, but I decided to opt for this instead, since it's the last like day essentially of comp.
It's the end of the
this season.
season.
So yeah, sometimes you just
Right,
missed the comp bit, but we ended on a high note. We
Yeah.
did win, only because one of the guys decided to quit.
It'd be like
Not
that.
actually quit the game, but he decided to just like go AFK.
Yep.
Stop. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, right now we're just going to be discussing all of what's going on for next season, how we viewed this season, and so on and so forth. Yeah, we actually started at 6 because someone was a little bit late. Not me. And then we had a little bit of technical issues where I could hear him, he couldn't hear me, the chat could hear me, and yeah, that took a little bit to process. All right.
Hello?
I'm hearing a lot of static over on your end.
Nothing to help you but your team and your weapon. Fight!
I cannot hear you if you're trying to talk. Not a thing, just a lot of static. Uh-huh, hello.
It's okay. Goodness, I need to figure these headphones out. GG.
Ooh, you lived!
Okay, here we go.
I hit you with my Wizened Rebuke, and you lived.
Feels good.
Wow. That was something special they had going on there. I didn't say I was going to be idle.
I know.
Alright, so talk.
Okay. So firstly, we should talk about the season before we talk about Season of Dawn. So, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts on well, first of all, what are your overall thoughts of how this season went?
It was pretty good. They really nailed the giant distraction that is the Red Keep. That was, oh my god, it was just a giant distraction. The giant red tower for the box art. That's it. That is all it is. It's kind of sort of relevant because it was part of like a high ritual or whatever.
Okay, so
But,
Neil,
yeah,
hold on.
it-
Before you continue, maybe I should clarify about Shadowkeep, not the season itself.
Yeah. Yeah, that I understand. Season of Undying and Shadowkeep are kind of mixed in together for me, since it's the same season. Anyways, so yeah, it was kind of like an interesting like thing they did, where they just like, oh hey, it's Shadow Keep. You're trying to infiltrate the Red Keep in order to take down the Big Bad. By the way, spoilers for anyone who hasn't finished the main campaign. Just saying. Anyways, so yeah, it was pretty nifty. Plus, even in the first like major reveal of it, was kind of mind-shattering in the fact that they they just went out of their way to like prove that yes, Shadowkeep is important. It's all doing that crazy stuff and everything, where you're fighting like new kinds of hive and all of that. But then they pulled it back that as the Reaper got in, it didn't really matter too much. Like, the hive are almost secondary in this whole like narrative they were doing. So that was fascinating. I really love the like thing they were going for. Hey, finally done. I guess it's your turn now. I cannot hear you. You're just clickety and clacking on my end.
Gosh. Hello?
I can hear you. You're faint, but I can hear you.
I'm faint?
Mm-hmm.
Is
You
this
were a
better?
lot louder before.
Is this better?
Little bit.
Strange. So you can hear me pretty well?
Yep, I can hear you decent enough.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts so far? Because my opinion is the story writing was phenomenal.
Okay.
Even with a little bit of like, wait, what's happening for the Undying Mind bit, I still find the way they were doing the storytelling to be highly compelling. That was really good, man.
Right, so for me, I'm going to separate Shadowkeep and the Season of the Undying into two separate bits. So for Shadowkeep, that expansion probably was one of the best expansions we've ever had in Destiny 2.
By the way, I've been hip firing this whole time.
I know. For if we're talking about the expansions straight up,
Show your enemy what a real fight looks like.
Shadowkeep was absolutely incredible. I would say
3
it's better than
minutes.
Forsaken
It's
narratively.
close.
I have one resilience, by the way.
One resilience, okay, makes sense. With the story itself of Shadowkeep was amazing. The writers did a really good job with the limited staff that they have now, since they lost Vicarious Vision, since they were part of Activision. But the creative writers did a really good job. I love the lore that we got with Shadowkeep itself, because, well, this is spoiler territory now. If you haven't beaten Shadowkeep already, I recommend leaving now. But for those that have beaten Shadowkeep, you guys know about the pyramids and the fact that there was only one on the moon, but that goes to show that even though there's only
Who
one,
knows how many there actually are?
who knows how many there actually are. So this was our first like encounter with like the darkness for real.
Ow.
So I thought that was incredible. I was glad that they fleshed out the darkness and they were actually like, here's the face of the darkness. Here's what it can do. And the fact that it can take
Face,
over our
that's-
ghost is probably the
that's an
most
interesting way to
terrifying
put it.
thing. What?
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that was beautiful. I hope that one gets clipped. But yeah, the way they gave us fear in the fact that like if you encounter the darkness like this, your ghost can't protect you, because it was easily taken over by the darkness itself. And we didn't beat the darkness necessarily. We just let it
1 minute.
be.
Time to prove
No,
yourself.
what I really like about that whole thing is that we don't know how we got out of that pyramid. We just don't know.
We don't
The
know.
story ends with us in orbit. We don't know anything. We don't know how we got out of there. We don't know how our ghost is no longer possessed. We don't know anything. We don't even know if the ghost is unpossessed. We don't know.
As far as
Like,
we
the mission
know,
ends with
I
thing,
can't wait
the
to see
darkness
what you do
saying,
with that.
"We are your salvation," and then it goes to us back in orbit. That is 100% narrative storytelling there.
Yep,
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that.
100%. And they're trying to build like this overarching story throughout the year, and that was a great start for the story. 100%. I need to make the time a little longer. But this was a great start for the story, 100%.
Ow.
And then
You need to make those timers longer.
yeah, I do. So Shadowkeep itself
Fought well.
as an expansion was absolutely flawless.
Not this time.
Anybody who's considering buying Shadowkeep, if you already have the free version for Destiny 2, get Shadowkeep. Like 100% hands down, because it comes with so many exotics. Not including the season pass exotics. It comes with quite a few exotics that are actually really good. Despite what other people may say.
Yeah, the signature weapon they gave out was Ariana's Vow, and that was like a gimme. And it's so good.
It's actually really
I don't
good.
use it because I'm not a precision man, but everyone else says only good things about it.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
It's solid.
Let's do... No, yeah, we'll just stick with Clash. We'll just keep doing.
Yeah, you need to improve your sword or sniping.
Yeah,
Remember, I'm evasive, man.
I know. But, no, not Citadel. It's too long. Let's do Convergence. Let's just stay at Convergence forever. But, yeah, like I said, like, get Shadowkeep. Like, everything about Shadowkeep is what made this season really good. Now, if we were to talk about the season itself, it had its ups and downs. It was really hype throughout the season. It was really fun throughout the season. Although I didn't do the Vex offensive thing a whole bunch. I did it enough to understand how fun it was. But what killed it for me at the end was the Undying Mind. Now, we understand why it was kind of like that. But during it was like they built it up and then they were just like,
Best your opponents
yeah, you just
and
fight a different
survive.
boss. And
Victory
that
is
part
the
wasn't
medal.
exactly fun. But other than that, I thought it was cool. Because the season itself is $10 if you're not talking about Shadowkeep. So I mean, it was good. The season itself was good.
Ah!
Ooh, that was a point blank snipe.
Yes, it was.
That was
you
sick.
shoved the nozzle directly into my nostrils.
Sure did.
And fired.
So, okay, now we'll talk about our criticisms and downsides.
How much damage did that do?
A quarter? No scope.
No scope.
But so now we'll talk about the things we didn't like about this season. I'll let you go first, Neil.
Well, here's the thing. I actually wasn't really a part of this season that much. Ow. Yeah, I was constantly away, like in Honduras with my family, or just doing other things in the world. Like, I don't have as much as I would like time with this season. Next season is going to be a lot different because I am just going to be all over the place. Oh, that actually does damage. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to be definitely doing Season of Dawn a lot more than Season of The Undying.
Yeah.
And I barely did, like, most of the major activities. So
I mean, you got some of the season pass exotics, so there's that.
oh, you clashed against me. Interesting.
Yeah, that was cool.
Anyways, so yeah, I got like a couple of exotics, but I'm still like lacking in most of the other departments. So yeah. I was trying to get you low enough to kill you with the hilt. Anyways, so yeah, it was, yeah, I don't have too much to say aside from hearing about the Vex offensive being, or the final assault, not that great.
Yeah, it was quite lackluster.
Ow.
Ooh! The quick scope.
Also, I'm standing there like a mook.
Could go your way. Could go theirs.
So that was pretty much it for you.
Yeah, like, I didn't have too much.
What did you think of the raid? Actually, no, we'll save the raid
We
segment for
haven't
the
done
last
the
part.
raid.
Yes, we have.
We've done parts of the raid. We haven't done the whole thing. Oh.
I've done the raid. Okay, I'll talk about
You've
the
done
raid
full
for me.
raid. I've only done the first 2 parts.
Yeah, I'll talk about my experience with the raid in a bit.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really have like too much to say about the season because I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah,
Not really.
unfortunately. So, things I didn't like about this season. Honestly, my problems with the season aren't with the actual like, tech activities itself. Cause, I mean, my gripes with this season kind of revolve around PvP. And I guess we can talk about that a little bit, because like that's our main thing for what we're talking about here than the season itself. Because my main gripe with PvP, although I enjoyed skill-based matchmaking, I feel like they could have implemented it like, well, I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
I feel like skill-based matchmaking didn't really work out like they thought it was going to. I feel like they need to like fine-tune it a lot better. Personally. Also, because
3
matchmaking
minutes.
is really bad
It's
still.
close.
It's still like even though it's skill based, just going into competitive, we were up against people not in our rank. Even after the bug was over with, like we were up against people not in our rank, and then we were paired up with people that didn't seem like they were a part of that rank. And that in
You
itself
realize
is
I'm
very
toying with you, right?
yeah, I know. That in itself is really annoying because you go into this rank expecting to be put up against people that are in your rank and be paired with people that are in your rank. When you go into
Can we just do a
competitive,
ring around Rosie?
yeah. When you go into competitive and you're facing people you're supposed to be facing, but then you're not paired up against people you're supposed to be with. That's when it gets kind of like did you guys really try to fix
Well,
the
also our
matchmaking?
skill levels are apparently big enough. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I want you to go in and do a solo queue. I want to see what happens with it.
Yeah.
If it's actually appropriate. Since it's the end of the season, you just go ahead and do that, man.
Yeah, I just might really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like main gripes really was just matchmaking in general. Skill-based matchmaking is fine. It's just being paired up against people you're supposed to be paired up against, and then having teammates who don't
Clouded!
reflect that
Time to prove yourself.
are was very frustrating to me, because it's a team game, and you don't have to completely rely on your teammates, but you know, you should expect them to have your back. You shouldn't be like, oh, I can't trust this team, so I'll just try and carry. I'll just pub stomp everybody. Cause once I got into like the elo I was supposed to be in quick play, in control, like nice.
I got you.
In control, like once I got into like the matchmaking I was supposed to be in, I still was completely destroying people. Either that or I would get completely destroyed. There was no
It's all or nothing.
what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't necessarily balanced. It didn't seem like. It seemed like
Victory well
it was
executed.
always one or the other, and it was never it was never close. I only had a couple close games, but like no game was
Single victory
ever
doesn't win a
truly
war,
close.
but it's a start.
It was always like a
Good
complete
work.
stomp out one way or the other.
Now, see, for me, going into like just regular Crucible, that was very fun because I was constantly facing off against players who were either at my level or slightly higher than me. So, I was constantly like getting like tie games and I win one but barely, or I lost one barely, kind of a situation where it was constantly challenging for me.
See, the problem is I didn't have that. I was either like, oh, we barely won, or oh, we almost lost, or it was like, oh, you got pub stomped just completely. Like, I'll be at the top of the leaderboard on my team, and the rest of my team is just like single digits. That's frustrating. To to just like to just have that happen.
So you did not like the PvP aspect.
The PV, see, like, I understand when they said renewed focus on PvP. I know they're like laying the groundwork and they're building it over time, but like it didn't help the fact that like the weapons that were still meta were still meta. Like, hand cannons still being good was great because I
Defeat
love
your
hand
enemies.
cannons. It's what I do.
That's all I ask.
But having Recluse, Mountaintop, One-Eyed Mask still prevalent to this very day was not good. I'm glad it's getting nerfed, but that was not good. That was really bad on their part. They should have done something to like. They should have nerfed it then.
Oh wait, wrong thing.
They should have. They should have nerfed
Nerf
it
that immediately.
this season. Yeah, like they
Nope,
should have.
gotta-
But I guess they didn't have enough testing or enough feedback about it. But I mean, it was just really bad. Plus, like, there are certain weapons and exotics that are still really strong for no reason. Like, some got buffed that I enjoyed because of certain changes, and then some got like a buff they didn't need.
Ah!
Like the
Didn't
Thorn
get it
got
buffed.
better, which I'm happy about. That Thorn, because the Thorn is really good, Sunshot is really good. I enjoyed those since I love hand cannons, but I didn't like the fact that Lord of Wolves, after getting nerfed to where no one was using it, it became usable again, and that doesn't make any sense to me. It made no sense to me. Yeah, my gripe was the PvP aspect. Well, that's since we're talking about PvP, that was my main issue, and then the issue with comp itself, like, it's not. Also, like, one of my main complaints with comp, which hopefully they're solving soon, is I know we're trying to get to Legend and get the Not Forgotten and stuff like that, and get, you know, the pinnacle weapons or the ritual weapons that they drop every season, But after we get Not Forgotten, after we get Randy's, after we get whatever is the new weapon, what next? What then? Because as it stands right now, there's no real incentive
That's
to
the
get to
combo.
Legend. Yeah, it is. There's no real incentive to get to Legend other than to get Not Forgotten if you don't have it already.
Or on trying to go for that Unbroken if you've done it 3 seasons in a row.
Exactly. Or so for example, for me, since I don't really care about titles all that much, if you're not going for the title itself, what's the point? You know? Like there's no true incentive. I've seen suggestions like, oh, like add cosmetics for reaching legend rank and
Oh
glory.
yeah, that's what a lot of games do actually.
Yeah. Like other than just a title, like give us like, you know, armor ornaments for the PvP gear that season, or give us like
5 minutes. Could
weapon
go your
ornaments
way.
for the
Could
pinnacle
compare
weapons that we already
gain
have.
the lead.
Something like don't. I understand we need Eververse. Oh, we'll talk about Eververse in a minute, but don't even get me started on Eververse. But like I understand that Eververse is supposed to be like the their main way to like earn money, but like you don't have to put everything behind silver. Luckily, they are putting more stuff behind with Bright Dust next season, so there's not too much
Marking
complaint
my
about that.
territory.
I see you. There's not too much complaints
Right on.
about that, but yeah, they need to have. I baited that. They need to have some incentive for.
Rate that.
I'm mad. They need to have some incentive for getting legend rank, and then like for resetting your Valor rank, they need to add like other materials other than Masterwork Course.
By the way, this is not Black Talon.
I know, double-edged sensor. Yeah, like they need to add like enhancement prisms. They need to add ascendant shards. That was the best snipe I've ever had in my life, bro.
I knew I should have gone invisible.
Jeez, what was that snipe? Talk about not thinking.
How was that flinch treating you?
It's nice.
Don't you have a vest that prevents flinching?
No.
Oh. Don't you have a mod for that?
Enhanced dexterity, but it doesn't help really.
No, it's a chest plate. The unflinching. From that distance?
Sunshot is good, bro. I'm telling you. Like some weapon buffs, some indirect weapon buffs are really good this season. That's the part. That's one of my big highlights.
3 minutes. It's close.
You elusive little worm.
That was to the head.
I
That was directly
have
to the head.
5 resilience. Or tier 5.
Whoa, what?
Tier 5, boy.
What didn't used to be like that.
I'm OP.
Did fusion rifles get nerfed?
Not that I know of. Unless they got nerfed indirectly.
Still, I win.
Oh yeah, one aspect I actually really enjoyed about this season was well, one aspect I liked about the launch of Shadowkeep itself is the artifact. That's a cool addition. Because it adds like different mods and builds that you wouldn't think of. It's pretty nice. Did you like it too?
Indeed.
I know the combo for you now.
Do you?
So now I'll specifically talk about the
Remember
PvE.
this, right?
What?
You remember my sword, right?
Double-edged answer, yes. The bait.
No,
So-
that was a flush.
Yeah. Or zoned out.
A flush. You flushed me out.
You're right, I did. So now I'll talk about the PvE aspect. From what you've done of the raid, what did you think?
It was okay. Nothing amazing.
Well, then again, to be fair, you're not a raider. You're
Well, I'm
not. You don't really play for the PvE content. It's like a plus for you.
That's the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main feature for you is PvP.
Oh yeah.
And we'll talk about your PvP philosophy later in a different time, since we're kind of
Not
limited
have
right
enough
now.
time for that.
Yeah. Because your philosophy on why you enjoy PvP so much is kind of long.
30
Kind of
seconds.
what?
Kind of
Fight
long.
on.
I'm sorry. Is my fun wrong?
No, it's not wrong. I said it's long.
Oh.
With an L.
I was being punched in the ear.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
This is it.
So for PvE, I thought it was super cool.
There we go. That is the kill.
It was real nice to have different ways to get pinnacle sources. I liked how they were adding more as time went on. I don't like the fact that there's no pinnacle source for PvP.
The weight of the world was on your shoulders.
Not even the pinnacle
Still,
weapon
you
gives you
triumphed.
pinnacle power boost. It only gives you a base power boost. So if you were already 950, it gave it to you at 950. They need to have like a pinnacle
Yep.
source in PvP. I think that'd be a nice touch.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how they did that.
They added
Because
all the
there's a lot of
pinnacle
people
sources
who are
in PvE.
only in it for the PvP and weren't able to get like all the good gains that other people were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. But overall PvE was very solid. It was also kind of boring at the same time because the same weapons that once again, same thing for PvP, the
It
same
was all
weapons
Vex.
well no. The same weapons that were used that were really good in PvP were really good still in PvE. Talking about Recluse and Mountaintop. I don't have Mountaintop, so I can't speak on it, but from other things that I've seen with like other streams and other content creators and the raid race, it was nothing but Mountaintop Recluse. And then snipers, of course, later on. But a majority of the damage comes from Mountaintop and Recluse. They're nerfing Recluse, but they need to touch Mountaintop, because Mountaintop is really strong. For no reason.
Yep.
So that's my only gripe. I thought the raid was amazing. I beat it twice now? 2 or 3 times? Amazing. Simply amazing. The quest for Divinity was really good. I like that. I like how they make you backtrack into the on the moon to go pick it
Alright.
up from a Vex.
Guess what?
What?
Melee only for me.
Okay. And then the puzzles to get the Divinity itself. Wow. They are very
I missed.
they were very strange. Doable, but strange. Hopefully I'll be able to teach you guys later on. But other than that, I thought the raid was amazing. The weapons are really good. I like the hand cannon. I like the sniper. I haven't gotten the sniper yet though. I also like the pulse rifle. The shotgun's really nice too if you get 1-2 punch. I really like the Nightfall Ordeal thing.
Haha.
The Nightfall Ordeal thing is really cool because I like the fact that it adds difficulty to Nightfalls. Because before Nightfalls were just
melee.
like 1 difficulty, and you're gonna try to deflect my bullet. I see what you're trying to do.
That's
Or
what
at
got you.
least like deflect it or something. I think. Aren't you able to deflect it?
What elemental type of does a recluse do? Or a revoker?
It's a kinetic.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
You like that leg shot? Ow.
Pretty nice.
But
Even at 1 resilience, I can still take that.
yeah. But yeah, overall PvE was really good. I liked everything about PvE other than the fact that Recluse and Mountaintop were like meta weapons. And if you weren't using that, then what was the point of you playing? That's pretty much what it felt like.
Strikes first wins.
Other than like, but yeah, like overall, the season was really good. My God, clip that, please. The season was really good, and Shadowkeep itself was really good, despite the ending being a little lackluster. Okay. Now let's talk about expectations for next season, or what we're hoping happens next season, and then we'll talk about like what we saw in the reveal,
Nice miss there.
and then we'll talk about what we saw in the reveal.
Okay. Well, there's gonna be a fan favorite character reappearing for. Or
No,
appearing
we're
for
talking
the
about
first
what we
time.
want to see in the season first.
So that means there probably gonna be a whole bunch of stuff featuring him.
Uh-huh.
I really hope that there's a game mode that allows him to replace, or temporarily, replace Shax.
Oh, just to hear him yell at you in
5
Crucible?
minutes.
Yes.
Could go your way.
That would be so fun.
Could go theirs.
I would love that.
Also, he's Russian.
He is.
I like Czechs,
love it.
but he has a British accent, and I want to be yelled at in Russian for a little bit. Just saying.
That's his kink, guys.
What?
What? Anyway.
Oh,
I'm really looking forward to next season. I'm really excited about lore for our boy here, the Russian man.
how did you? Okay. And you're gonna hand that to me? Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next season is looking like it's gonna be really good. Although people have said otherwise,
Range.
because there's no raid, there's no like it's very lackluster compared to Shadowkeep and the other annual pass that we got, even though they don't have Vicarious Visions anymore.
Ooh, you screamed on that one.
I did. I feel like the people that are just very disappointed with what they saw on the stream have never played. Have only played Destiny at Shadowkeep because they obviously didn't play Curse of Osiris. They didn't play Joker's Wild.
Yeah, do your homework, people.
They didn't play
Do Curse of
Warminds.
Osiris.
They if they're very disappointed with the fact that like there's no raid this season and there's only a game mode, a new game mode, and there's new weapons and Saint 14 themed weapons and armor, and if they're not satisfied with that,
3
they
minutes.
didn't
You're
play
evenly matched.
any of Year 1 Destiny 2. Or they didn't play the annual pass or Joker's Wild, cause there was no raid in Joker's Wild. It was Gambit focused. And then Year 1 Destiny 2, it was literally the worst for content.
How did I manage to hit you?
I hit you.
You
That's
did?
dope.
Once.
That was sick. But yeah, what people need to understand is the fact that the reason why there was so much in the other seasons was because they had help from Activision and Vicarious Visions. They don't have that now. They're by themselves. And you can't expect the same amount of content from a standalone company. Hello.
Yep, and that's my classic sword lunge.
It's real good. But yeah, like I can't sympathize and get behind people that are like, oh, Bungie, they're not doing the best they can.
What? How's that?
That was nice. They're not doing the best they can because this season is very lackluster compared to, you know, the annual pass seasons. It's like, no, it's technically the same content.
Hold on, I
We got a raid in the first one. In the second one,
There.
we didn't get
Shot
a
my gun a
raid.
bit.
We got a new mode.
I'm invisible.
And I'm pretty sure this next one might have a raid. I mean, the one after Dawn might have a raid. For all, because like, and plus we've only seen the calendar and a little bit of the new mode. We didn't see everything. So I don't understand how people can judge a
1
content
minute.
release
Time to
right off the
prove
bat
yourself.
off of a reveal stream and a
That's how you dodge bullets.
calendar, like
Ow.
a release
I
calendar.
hurt myself from the rock.
Interesting. That part doesn't make sense to me.
Stop.
Hey there.
I just went the other way. How did
Yeah.
you not see me?
I don't even know.
30 seconds.
But yeah,
Fight
what they
on.
showed though was very cool. I don't know if you saw the reveal stream, Neil. Did you? Did you see the reveal
I'm a
stream, Neil?
duck. Quack, quack.
Did you see the reveal stream, Neil?
No, I did not.
You didn't see the VOD afterwards?
Nope.
This is it.
Why?
I was busy. Dude,
But the video's
on, man.
up.
why can't you kill me? I'm right here. I'm not even shooting.
This time.
I can't
There.
lead. I don't know how to lead my shots. I can't do it.
Well, that's probably your problem.
I mean, that is my problem. I know what my problem is.
All right, then I don't even need to
You fought
like
well.
kill you. All I have to do
But
is
I'm
just
sorry.
step sideways.
Not this time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you're gonna have to deal with transpositional thinking.
Cool.
That's what I've learned, and it's worked well for me. Predicting your opponent's movements before they even make them.
Time to learn it. Why is
Yep.
it on control? Wait a minute.
You know me pretty well, so this should be easier than predicting something you don't know.
Correct. So, since you didn't see it, I can't really talk
tell
about it
me.
much.
Why not?
Well, I've already revealed the fact that we're getting Saint 14 themed weapons
I mean, yeah,
and armor,
that I kind of figured that.
and we're also getting an ARC scout rifle for the season pass beginner exotic.
What does said scout rifle do?
You reload it, it like charges a thing, and then you shoot like arc bolt, like one shot kill arc bolts. It seems
Ooh.
it's very nice. I don't know exactly how it works though. Of course, you got the ornaments at the end of the season. Actually, since I'm streaming on PC now, I can actually pull up stuff.
Indeed, you can.
So, let's do that then.
Don't worry, I'm just going to stab you.
Oh yeah, Neil.
A little bit.
Have you seen?
Huh?
Do you know about the? Oh, well, actually, since we're talking about
Get it
future
out,
stuff
man.
now, what's your thoughts on the golden gun bottom tree changes?
You mean the fact that the exploding knife is one hit,
Oh, do you not know?
and yeah, I don't know.
Chat, Neil doesn't know.
Don't know what.
So you can throw down your proximity mine, throw your knife,
Flash.
and the knife is a delayed explosion
This
now,
is
so
a
you can
cage
set
of
traps.
pure combat potential. Make me proud.
That changes everything.
So chat,
Oh.
I'm gonna show a little video. We're gonna watch this. Can you guys see that proper? Yes, you guys can. Okay, we're gonna watch this. I'm just watching my stream. This is what
I
Neil
don't
will be
even
able to
know
do.
where you are. I'd have found you.
Neil, did you see that?
What? I'm not watching you.
No, what? So you can see. This is for you.
What?
Watch my stream.
Well, that's a whole process that I have to do, like pulling up the like interwebs and finding me, then finding you, then turning it on, and all of this crazy stuff.
Well, chat, you'll be able to see. I'll just let it play.
I'll watch it sometime.
So this is what Neil will be able to do. Place down the proximity mine, place down the knife, delayed explosion, they explode at the same time. The other one you're able to do is this. because it comes with a new perk called Knock 'em Down, and the more shots you fire with Bottom Tree, the more damage you'll do with Golden Gun. Did you hear what I said?
Yes! I killed you via gravity.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know what to think, honestly. That's a lot of big changes. That essentially changes the entire bottom tree.
And then the last video is this.
Actually does a little bit more damage.
Yeah,
two.
if you if you get a kill with your knife, if you get a headshot kill with your knife comes back.
Yep, that's the like top tree.
Yeah, you like spin it out and you toss it, you get a kill with your weapon, and then you get your knife back. Like it's the golden gun is about to be bottom tree golden gun is about to be insane. Chat,
5
like
minutes.
it's about to
Could go
be
your
actually
way.
insane.
Could go theirs.
I quick scoped you, by the way.
Cool.
So yeah, what's your take on it? Like from everything you've heard about and seen so far.
It has a lot of potential, but like I said before, I am leery of all. Okay. Yeah, good job. I was jumping slightly. I small hopped.
That's right. I have to
Or
get
trip hop.
used to being able to track you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get up there.
And I said nothing about staying in one spot.
I ran out of ammo. Kill me.
Okay.
So yeah, what you think? Your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said before, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Okay. Ah, that's what I'm having trouble with. Okay, that's better. But now I ran out of ammo. Put on a special weapon. That way I can just kill you and pick it up.
I have a special weapon.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole reason why I have the Wisdom Rebuke on.
Makes sense.
Also, I slapped the new skin on it. It looks very nice.
I do.
I didn't see you.
I know. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what Golden Gun can do now. I'm also
Yeah, that is fascinating.
I'm also curious to know how it'll affect Celestial Nighthawk.
3
Hi.
minutes.
Hi.
Not evenly matched.
I feel like it won't affect it at all. But I feel like it's actually
That
gonna
totally
be a lot stronger than Celestial Nighthawk.
Ow.
That's better.
A little bit. Mostly because I was moving the same movement.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a lot better than Celestial Nighthawk. Like, I feel like it won't be optimal to use Celestial Nighthawk in raids anymore. I mean, it still might be, but like, all you gotta do is just shoot 2 shots, and then that last shot will be your strongest shot. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
then
really
again,
curious.
it already like insta kill.
True.
So yeah, I don't know. The season of the Dawn has a lot of potential,
It does.
but it also has a lot of potential to let us down.
Yeah. Because I mean,
My brain.
I didn't expect Season of the Undying to be a letdown at the end. And it sucks to say that, because, like, the rest of it was so good. And then it wasn't. It was kind of sad. Give me your special ammo. It was kind of sad for
Oh,
that
yeah,
to happen.
coughing
You
fit there.
gave the lead.
All good. So yeah, I hope that
1 minute. Hit them hard.
next season doesn't crash so hard. Because everything on that calendar looks really promising. Everything on that calendar looks super promising, so I'm really excited.
"30 seconds. Fight on."
I also can't wait to play Elimination permanently.
Is it gonna be out of labs?
Yeah, it's gonna be a permanent edition. It's gonna be a permanent playlist. Not a it's not rotating. It's gonna be a core playlist. And they're bringing back Rusted
It's
Lands.
all or nothing.
Should be super fun.
A victory well executed.
No.
Well, anyway, any final thoughts?
You look death in his beady eyes and
Nope.
you spat
Nah,
at
I already
him.
said my piece.
You fiend.
All right, to the tower we go. Also, a thing about Eververse, I wish they wouldn't put so much behind the silver wall. I wish they would put more into Bright Dust at least. That way, it gives players more incentive to want to get silver to get cosmetics. It sounds weird, but if you give people a little taste of what they could get just by the free currency, which is Bright Dust for the Eververse store, then it'll make people want to be like, oh, I can get this for the free version, but I can also get this if I pay some money. I want to get both. So get the free version and then get the paid version. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even like pay to win at that point.
No. Well, it's pay to look good. But I mean, like, that also puts more rewards into content as well.
Yeah, it'll actually make it worth it.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like the seasonal events like Festival of the Lost or the Dawning, which is coming up. It's I hope they put more into Bright Dust. I hope they give us more avenues for Bright Dust as well. Because I'm not gonna sit there and grind bounties just to get a whole vault full of a whole handful of Bright Dust every week.
Yeah.
200 a week from doing every single bounty? No. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, man, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah, like,
Alright. So, is this a point in time where I can talk about my philosophy on PvP
Yeah.
over PvE?
go ahead.
So, first I must ask, why do you think that raiding is so important?
We've already had this talk.
No, but like in brief summary, like
Oh.
one sentence.
I believe rating is so important because it shows it's like the pinnacle of skill in a game like this. Basically, to sum it all.
My viewpoint is, yeah, it is a pinnacle in skill, but not in the pinnacle of personal skill. It is a group effort. You're only as strong as whoever has the most important role.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
What can I
whoever
At
that
times.
person who has it is, they are key. If they drop the ball, everyone else is boned and you have to wipe.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the reasons why I don't really like it as much, because it's like a team thing. where everyone has to be on top of it every single time. And if one person messes it up, the entire thing falls apart. So, I prefer PvP because I don't have to rely on other people in order to be the best there is. I only have to worry about myself. I can go out there and kill 20 dudes, no problem. Absolutely nothing wrong. Then I can go into a raid and then I'll kill 200 Cabal or whatever. And then we still lose.
Yeah.
Like sure, like I can get 20 kills in a Crucible match and we still lose as a team. But overall, I know that it wasn't my fault. It was the entire team that did it, and then I can go into Rumble and then just get destroyed. Uh, because let's face it, people that do Rumble are nuts.
Yeah, they are. That's why I haven't touched Rumble at all.
Yeah,
You
I
just
only
never
do it to
quit,
like
do you?
practice.
Took out Gaul.
Yeah.
woke up a
Like on
traveler.
occasion, like to
And now
test
have-
a new like set of whatever I'm trying to do.
Right.
Be careful out there.
So yeah, that's why I'm not using borrowed power. There's no one that can help me in that situation. Sure, my teammates can help me do a little bit more damage and try to box the person in,
Uh-huh.
but at the end of the day, it's my gun that's shooting the bullet into their heads.
True.
The enemy, and not the teammates. Sometimes I wish I could do that, but I can't.
So yeah, that's
Fine.
why he prefers PvP over PvE generally.
Yeah, it's just it, and you can only fight robots for so long until you learn every single part of their programming, and it becomes monotonous.
Yeah.
You can memorize all of the raid mechanics, and then it becomes a chore where you're a Sherpa, and all you do is help other people learn how to do it themselves.
True. Which is what I
It's a
did end
cycle.
up becoming.
Exactly. It's a cycle of, okay, I need to do this. While a person learns. I believe it was the one of the old Titan marks from I think it was like Vanilla Destiny, where it talked about the living bulwark. What would you rather be your defenses made from? Stone, which chips away and never can recover, or a wall made of a person who each time they get hit, they get stronger. It's that whole mentality of a person will always be changing, always will be adapting to whatever you do, and it will always be interesting because there's times where they figured out something that you just did, and then they adapt to it and change and become stronger from it and beat you at your own game. So that's why I like playing against players. And since I'm a swordsman, that adds an extra layer of difficulty because everyone's going off these super long range weapons. Even the most mundane of weapons, like the shotgun, has a longer reach than my sword does. I know this. I have the maximum range for a sword, and sometimes I whiff, and the dude just shoots me in the head. So I have to be constantly aware of my entire surroundings, how my teammates are positioned, where I'm hiding in, because normally I'm going to be hiding, and I have to use a bunch of gimmicks, like sliding around into cover, constantly moving from cover to cover as I get closer to the enemy. Then when I'm super close, they start freaking out. So how do I make sure they don't like completely back away and I'm out in the open and I can't do anything? I have to constantly think like that on the fly. And I love that. I love that aspect of just trying to figure out how to best a evolving opponent. That is really why I enjoy PvP. And for me, it's not even about trying to win. It's just the process. It's the journey that really gets me. I don't care for the end game. I don't really care about getting like the unbroken title. I just care about what that means. The path behind me is more important than the destination ahead. The story I can tell, my own personal legend, even if no one is gonna be like looking over my shoulder saying, "Wow, that was interesting." I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna know I did all these things. And then I'll write about it so people can find out. So yeah, that's more or less my opinion on PvP stuff. That spans pretty much across all games and such. Not so much real life. Well, I mean, maybe before when I was younger, I did like actual like competitive karate and stuff and
Mm.
tournaments and such. But that was a long time ago. Anyways, so yeah, that's my story. And I end my turn.
Yeah, that's Neil's whole take on the whole PvP versus PvE
Yeah, that's
thing.
also the reason why I get super pissed off when I don't get a fight. Because why are you there? That's just a complete slap in the face to me.
True.
Yeah, the greatest insult you can ever give a warrior is to ignore them.
Yep.
And that one match where the entire team just committed suicide over and over again, that was so insulting to me.
Yeah.
I was so pissed. I had to walk away.
It was really
Meanwhile,
bad.
you were happy about it because you were getting kills.
Partially, yeah.
No, I don't blame you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're winning and you're getting kills. So you don't have a problem with that. For me, that's a personal thing, and I have to like set aside my own wants and needs and such for helping out the team and such. So,
Yeah.
which really grates on me, I'll be honest, but it's something I have to do.
It is what it is, though. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always about me.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, to wrap it all up, we're looking forward to. Unfortunately, well, this season had a lot of really good things, more than bad things. Everything about this season was really good, other than the ending, unfortunately. But this new season looks promising, and I can't wait to be a part of it. And we won't be joining comp mid to late season, so
Yeah, we're jumping
we'll have a much
in
better
the
time.
week after.
Yeah, literally the second week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll do your closing stuff first, since yours takes a little bit longer.
All right. Well, I actually have a page open where I can plug everything now.
Sick.
I finally did that.
I'm
After
gonna get myself some water. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I am a storyteller, I have a YouTube, and I have all the things. So, first of all, I have been writing about our competitive thing, me and Noteno over here. We've been doing it for the last nearly year now. And we have gotten to the point where I have obtained Fable 3 as of this boosting. And yeah, it's been interesting. So I believe a couple of months ago, I decided I'm going to write about it because I'm a storyteller, I'm a writer. So figured I might immortalize our struggle. Our Crucible was the title of the miniseries I was going to do. And it focuses the first iteration, which is heroic, around a certain sniper's spirit breaking during a match we were winning. Yeah, he's a little bit embarrassed about the whole process, but it builds character and makes for some very interesting reading. So yeah, he went out there and just was like in his head too much. He was beating himself up about not being able to defeat enemy teammate or enemies when he's the last one standing. That's something he's always been kind of struggling with. And he thought that was the end of the match. It was the end of the round, and it was the first win the opposing team had made when we were 1 point away from winning. So he thought they had gotten their final point and it was over. So he left. He got up and walked away from his controller, and I had to fill in for him. So that was an interesting time, and our Crucible Heroic talks about what happens after the cameras went down.
I'm back.
That's when we all went our separate ways, cooler heads, and then I had to talk to him later on about what happened and try to like console him.
Mm-hmm.
And that it actually is our real life personalities put into our in-game bodies. So it's an interesting little dynamic there because we actually talk like that to each other. And I'm of course over the top and dramatic as you can probably guess. So yeah, that was heroic. And then eventually we got to Fabled. We managed to get Luna's Hell. We actually attained that one on a perfect win. It was a perfect game where the enemy did not score a single time, and they didn't touch the bomb because back then it was countdown, and it was like just put the bomb, let it explode, or kill an enemy team. And me and all the teammates except for one were down, and one guy pulled off a clutch move that wiped out the entire enemy team, and we had a flawless game.
It was incredible.
It was legendary. I actually made a clip of that on my YouTube. So yeah, just the final round, because that was fascinating.
It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, because he actually dies at the very
Hey, John.
end, but the fact that he stalled for
I'm gonna be
long
raiding
enough
BT soon.
meant the bomb exploded and killed the last remaining enemy. So we won.
Oh yeah, it was real good.
Yeah, I had to like slow it down to like I think 0.25 speed to figure out what happened at there. And then I wrote it down in the story. So, and then eventually it goes to my perspective of a dream I actually had in real life, and it focused around Destiny because apparently I've been playing it too much. And yeah, that was that, and it for me it just combined everything into like this golden moment. So, yeah, that's Fabled. And on a side note, I also have a different story that I've been working on for some time. It is called The Stormy Chronicles, and the first 3 chapters are online with supplementary canon material. So if you enjoy the, science fiction and fantasy, mixing your peanut butter with your chocolate a bit, you can read that, because there's gonna be dragons and magic and all crazy swordsman types, along with extra-dimensional beings, space travel, time travel, and a whole bunch of sciencey nonsense. So yeah, it's mixing the stuff. Like, point in case, the last chapter there was a dragon that had been like infected with a whole bunch of like mechanical stuff. That's interesting in itself. And yeah, I'm continuing with that, and chapter 4 is going to be out soon. I'm going to be talking to a person tomorrow about the final little bits I need to have done. He's an artist, so I'm getting that commissioned. It's going to take him a little bit, but he can give me the details on what it looks like so I can finish that up, and then I'll be posting it to the editors, which I've several of. And then finally I'll put it online. But yeah, it's very close to being done. And I've said that before, but I actually do mean that. There's literally just one last point on page 9 that I need to settle, and then it'll be up. Worked longer than I intended to on this piece. So yeah, that's that. And finally, I have a YouTube where I store all my video clips. Well, mostly the Bloodborne stuff that I do on Fridays. I chop that into 10 to 14-minute bits, and I put that on YouTube, and they usually come out twice a day. I had a dearth of stuff because I was busy. So the usual upload schedule is in order. I will be streaming Bloodborne tomorrow from 5 till 7. Normal times for me. Yeah, so if you don't feel like watching all the grinding bits or the parts that are not super exciting, you can skip that on the YouTubes, because I mark which ones are kind of boring. So yeah, have fun. It's also just me constantly just talking to myself at this speed and volume, so good luck. Alright, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, here are the links for all those things. I need to grab them and put them on.
Those are in his. Those are in his chat, by the way.
Huh? What?
Those links are in your chat, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. There's one. Here's the other one.
Assuming those are his YouTube channel and his DeviantArt.
Yup.
For those that aren't in his chat,
DeviantArt and then the YouTubes.
For those that aren't in his chat, DeviantArt is Neagle9. And his YouTube is Coyote Stash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm pulling up your things right now so I can add them to yours.
Okay.
It's gonna take a little bit.
That's all good. I'll do my outros now, unless you
Mhm.
have more to add.
Nope.
You want to
that's
talk
all
about
for
your
me
schedule
now.
for next week?
No, that's about it. Honestly, yeah. We're
Okay.
good.
So for me, let's go to the ending screen. I would like to thank all of you, each and every single one of you, for joining us here today. It was tons of fun as usual. This season rounded out really well. Looking forward to the next one, like I said. My YouTube channel is Soto Entertainment. Oh yeah, there's his links are going in there. His DeviantArt and then his YouTube channel, right there. But oh yeah, okay, I'll just do my spiel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment, so you can see. Well, I'll do the close command. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment, so you can see this stream and many others like this. Feel free to follow my Twitter at Soto Entertain M1. You're a little late, Mystic. At Soto Entertain M1, so you can see when I'm going live and all that fun and excitement. Of course, there is Discord and all that. I've reached my sub goals. But for emote
You have?
goals, I need 45 subs now, so that'll be the next goal. I think it's 40 or 45 subs for the next emote. Speaking of emotes, we'll be getting those emotes to you guys very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow, I will not be raiding. I will not be streaming. I'm going to a concert, Dreamcatcher concert. It's a K-pop group that does rock, so it's real cool.
He really likes his K-pop.
I do. And then Saturday we're raiding. Probably gonna be doing Garden of Sorrow, or not Garden of Sorrow, Garden of Salvation, GOS. Once again, now that everybody is a bit more higher level now. So we'll see how far we can go, and then hopefully beat the first boss. Should be fun. Hopefully we can get to the final boss and I can teach it. Other than that, next week is a huge week. Of course, still from 5 to 7, because I'm still at school.
I have work, so.
Yeah. So from 5 to 7, Tuesday through Friday. Assuming they don't want to raid that week because new content.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably. I'm not even gonna ask for raid unless they bring it up.
Yeah.
Since Season of Dawn is coming out next week, we're going to dedicate that whole week to Season of Dawn stuff. That means for me, no League of Legends, and no music games, nothing like that. Just pure content. First day, of course, is always first impressions, first looks, looking at season pass stuff, looking at new stuff in the Eververse store, all that fun and excitement. We'll be testing out the new mode, of course. We're going to be doing anything story related. It'll be tons of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be going hard that whole week. Not as hard as we went for the first week of Shadowkeep, but we're going to be doing all we can that week. So yeah, it's hardcore, but like not hardcore at the same time.
We're just eager for the opportunity to see new things.
Although we won't probably be able to see Saint 14 until like the week of the 17th.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
that
yeah,
kind of goes hard for the course.
but still, We're trying to prepare so we don't have to wait to be able to do the mission to go save San 14.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a mission and like you have to reach a certain point or whatever. It's better to prepare that week and not have to waste time the following week when it can be done that day. Anyway,
Yeah, we need that man to see the pigeons again.
exactly. And then so we can see all of his wonderful ribbons and accolades. Other than that, that is it. Schedule is on screen. The times are the same. Although next week is going to be slightly different. The times will remain the same. Friday we might start earlier, might start later, might start in the middle. Who knows? We'll see. Same thing for Saturday. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here as always. We are going to raid our boy Black Thunder, aka Tony. He gives us a whole lot of support. Well, gives me and Mystic and everybody else really good support. So of course, show him just the same amount of love that you show me. Can you, Mystic, can you please type the full username in chat? So I can copy and paste. And then we will be rating him.
All right. Well, yeah. Only announcement for me is usual schedule, and I'm doing Gears 5 this weekend on Sunday.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm. I finally get to play it for the first time. Like really, really play it. Only did the first mission, and then I had to stop because of all the
Yeah, all the
problems
issues.
I had.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
those are fixed now.
that's it.
Yep.
That's
That's
it for us. Stay in chat if you want to join. I love you guys. We love you. We love you dearly. We will see you guys again on Saturday for the raid. But we all know we're really hyped for next week. We're really excited to see our
Oh yeah.
Savior Titan. All right, guys.
All right.
See ya.